All right, guys, let's see what we're doing on ESL so I can start casting here soon. Should we start doing it? All right, let's get to casting here soon. We got matches. Let me move this shit for now. Let me go to all right, guys, give me a second. I have to get this stuff queued up. No, I love you too, brother. Let's get started here in a minute. I wanted to wait until ESL was done. Duck Cuddler, love you too. Life's been bitched. All right. What up, guys? Sorry, we're getting... Ah, fuck. Here we go. Let me get... I'm talking to Flapjack here while we're doing this. Sorry. Give me a minute. Flapjack's gonna cast some with me. Love you too, guys. And I gotta call my... Actually, I'm gonna call my girlfriend quick while we wait. All right.
been known to drink a beer or two.
Had a beer or two. You know what? Flapjack's gonna be coming. Well, I'm gonna join you, fisherman, a little bit because I can. A beer or two. All right, guys, we're gonna get this shit started soon. Flapjack's gonna be joining me here in a bit. Who's ready for some Cristiano and Mana? Samo, what up? Sibajon, all the gang's starting to come here. I hope you don't mind, but we're just gonna have a few. And I didn't mean to delay it, but I figured with DreamHack going on, we'll get some more people in. I wanted to try to save these matches. Well, here we go. Let's kick it off. Flapjack will be joining me, but first, guys, cheers. And we're about to start out with Liquid Mana versus Cristiano. We got a Team Liquid boy. The Mana. You've been playing a lot with Districts. How you doing, Mason Madman? Yeah, I've been seeing you guys in my Discord. I don't mean to be antisocial. Going through a bit of a funk, but let's start this off with match number 1, if it lets me set the score. Ah, here we go. Spawning in the... Ooh, let me remove my camera. Because we were laddering before. Nothing we can do better here. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner. Okay. We're having some technical issues. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Tropical Sacrifice. Representing Team Liquid in the red, it is Mana. And his opponent in the upper right. Representing Blazer Esports in the pink. It is the Polish Protoss, Cristiano. It is a Polish Protoss versus Polish Protoss, and it's a 2-gate versus a 1-gate. Let's see if Cristiano cheeses the Protoss, as they say. And sorry for the abrupt start here, guys. I didn't mean to be rude. A little short-sightedness on my part. I didn't know when ESL would be over or done with the DreamHack Masters Atlanta stuff today. So, but we're close enough in. That's why I played a few ladders, and we will have a beautiful YouTube VOD of this after double gate expand. At least double gate setup from Cristiano. But Cristiano's known to cheese. And Cristiano did have a bit of upsets earlier. Speaking of upsets, while we're talking about the game, it's, yeah, Mana just going double gas. He may go Stargate if he gets a hefty long block. Which is usually the case. What you do is a follow-up if it doesn't open up right. There's a lot of stuff you could do technically, but that's pretty common. There's a stiff supply block for Liquid Mana. Sadly, he's just going to finish up his pylon. The probe's going to be a nuisance, but it looks like it's about to go down. Oh, and Mana gets the probe. Cancels the Zealot, and it actually screws him up a little bit, but he is going to be able to get that fast Nexus still. Actually, it's pretty well on time. Dave almost made you cry on ladder. I'm sorry, Booty Noms. How are you doing? Why, I've been very depressed, so if I've been mean, I apologize. I've been absolutely toxic. And more so on my stream. How you doing, Noms? Who are you on ladder? Alright, anyway, guys. Christianer may do something cheeky here. He has another probe going out across the map. I believe it was scouted by Liquid Mana. We got nothing but Stalker production and no proxy just yet. Now it's going to be started. It's going to be a late as hell 3-gate robo, maybe? Because we don't see another gate. Oh, it could just be 4-gate. We saw Geralt very quickly at 2-0 showtime. Booty Noms, I'm sorry, I almost made you cry. Dave's a grown-ass man about to cry here. Stalker looking for the proxy. There it is, 4-gate. I believe it will find it. Potentially. Yeah, this is looking pretty dicey for our pink Polish Protoss player. And look at this, it's scouted. It's an oh shit, you found my proxy. Oh, sorry guys, I had to put this Hello Fresh thing on, and everything's hecked up. I normally would never do that for this tournament, but you know, we're out of work and stuff. Blue-eyed Zealot. Pause spam. Can we do that? Maybe we can do that in one of the replays, but not on game number 1. I can try to pause spam it. It's not going to be as fun in a replay of the events. So the scores aren't reported. I know this is from a replay, but these guys all played it out and are sure to have given us some fantastic matches. Christianer with an 18 to 8 army supply, but he needs to get the work done. It's not against a Stargate opener, so this could be a bit of a problem. It's gonna be Stalkers versus Stalkers. However, there's just more versus less, but Liquid Mana starting to get the numbers of Christianer with kind of an anti-timing, possibly from that found proxy too. Oh, the force field doesn't totally cut it off, and guess what? The pylon is depowered. Oh no, Liquid Mana is in a lot of trouble. It was just a suggestion. Yeah, I can do it. Well, usually I'd pause spam in a ladder game for you is how it works. But we're casting right now. And my god, this looks very, very rough for Liquid Mana. All his production's off. He has 1 battery over here. Battery overcharges. 2 batteries actually just now powered in. He does get an Immortal out, but this is so many Stalkers. This is a goddamn lot. The probe's doing pretty well. 2 sentries and... Well, actually, I don't know. I agree with some of this target firing, to be honest with you. Battery overcharge wasn't even used. Oh my god, Christianer with a potential throw right here. He has killed a lot of workers, but he is up. No, he's not up on workers still. Okay, 4 Adepts gonna go in and try to get the kill. There's no way to wall this, and will he get the kill? 4 Adepts gonna get the 2 Immortals to chase this down, and one of the gateways went down, by the way, behind this, so this is kind of scary for Mana. Still, even though with a bit of, honestly, it was a little bit of a throw on some of the micro, even though some of the stuff went in favor of Christianer, he's still playing pretty well. Does get 3 probes. Does he get any more? More Adepts coming in. I don't know if I agree with just Adepts, though they're going to be able to get a lot of damage with what's going on here. The Stalkers, maybe some Zealots to chisel away at the pylons, the batteries, etc. would be pretty nice. 2 Adepts make their way in. 7 workers falling. Liquid Mana now falling on probes. This is getting hot and spicy, folks. It's only 1 gate with a... Oh no, it is 3-gate robo. 1 was rebuilt. Another rebuilt behind it too for Mana because he's on 2 bases, so he was able to do that. But Christianer's backing off. He doesn't have a Nexus though. Why is he backing off? Why is he going all the way home? What? I'm very confused, Chad. I don't know about you. Oh my god, this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy. And yeah, we are going to see a little bit of some serious pressure from Christianer again. But he just, I don't agree with his backing off. He made some questionable decisions after the little bit of a throw there for a minute. Christianer could have maybe even taken a Nexus at one point during all this. Battery overcharge is available, but not yet used by Mana. I mean, his best bet is, well, yeah, this is even rougher with the Warp Prism, but he's forced a lot of probe pulls. There was a lot of economic loss, too, in the main base. So, everything we're seeing, he's obviously ahead in workers again. But you know what? Adepts are kind of nice against this Christian or GG's. I think he should have fought it out a little more. And we're going to move on to game number 2. Mana has 1 point on the board. All right, let me get this fixed up here a bit. And anyway, spawning in the bottom, a right-hand corner. Give it up for our pink Polish Protoss from Blazer Esports. It is Christianer. And his opponent in the upper left. Y'all know him from Team Liquid. It is Mana in the red. And welcome Zarzios. Any new people here, appreciate a follow. We are full-time streaming. I have been for a bit. For a long time. Though that will eventually change here again, hopefully, as I refocus on my job. But I'll still be casting. I'll probably be devoting more time to casting than playing when I'm streaming, but we'll see. I'll be casting and guitar. And some goofy stuff. Alright. And we will have Flip a Flapjack join me in a little while. Alright, Liquid Mana obviously doing the high ground. This map is one... Ooh, that is kind of a strange wall. But it checks out. This is a very tight wall from Christianer. But this map is one that 2-gate expands are very common because of the ramp setup on the low ground. We're going to have some cats in there. And I will try to do a scamathon. We had all the goals going, so do keep an eye out for that. But we got lots of bangers of games. Unfortunately, we did have one person have to forfeit, so we're going to be short one series, sadly, of Percival. But 'tis alright. We have plenty more good ones. Yeehaw! This is going to be the month of Dave with the lowest amount of emotes I've had forever. You guys have no idea how many emotes I've had on Twitch for people from how many subs I have out. But not anymore for the moment. Alright, it is going to be a full block from Christianer. He does expect the adepts. Wait, that's kind of a block. No. That's kind of, oh no, he's doing it for the probe, but the probe's still gonna scout this. He didn't want to get him to scout, but that actually just gave him a probe. I wouldn't say for free, guys, because, well, Liquid Mana's still going for a faster Nexus. And it is gonna be a Stargate opener from Christianer. He could have still got a pretty fast Nexus too, but choosing to go the Adept. The Adept Stargate play, so he's gonna go for an Oracle. Christianer, yeah, he's going to be quite delayed on this Nexus compared to Mana. That said, he is going to drop down. It's not too bad from a standard time 2-gate when you have 4 units, though, so it does allow him to get that Stargate up, and Warp Gate is going to finish for both. Liquid Mana is going to have his a little faster. He's chronoing the Warp Gate, not the units. So there you have it. Do you ever host a viewer tournament? Yes, I have. I usually do open tournaments. I've taken a break because of money reasons, but I used to have weeklies. Every week, I've had tournaments pretty much most weeks for the last year, practically. I would say we're almost at a year mark of weekly tournaments, and anybody's welcome to play. So it's not just viewers, it could be you versus pro players. I do host diamond tournaments and stuff like that sometimes as well. We might get back to some of that as hopefully things pick up for me. So Mason Dan, yes, we will. Mason Man Dan, we will have some. Anyway, oh my dear Lord. Oracle is going to go out and try to find some value here in the main base of Liquid Mana. But Mana has 2 Stalkers in defense. I kind of like this setup too. If you have your Stalkers in decent positions, you don't really have to rely on shield batteries in one of the bases so much if you're up against Oracle play, but it is going to be double Oracle with the Adepts. Christianer does this quite a bit. Actually, we see a lot of players do this now, but Christianer and Geralt historically, two players that have done this. Liquid Mana going out for the hallucinated Phoenix Scout, and yeah, looks like a pretty standard PvP opener on a 2-gate opener from both. Oh, Oracle does take a lot of hull damage, but they get 5 workers for their efforts. So, funnily enough, Christianer does normalize the worker count as he has a Nexus as well. You've just been doing the open ESL? Well, it's going to be a bit before we have opens, but definitely follow the channel. Check out the stream regularly. We do a lot on here. There's always a lot of casting. I do cast ESL Open Cup too. I just casted my I had 2 ESLBs. Thank you for the follow, Fernatalk. I actually casted on DreamHack ESLB stream with Steadfast 2 days with COVID, mind you, so I was actually feeling pretty bad. And we're still fighting it off a little bit, but we're getting better. We are getting a little better. Nice stasis ward from Christianer as he takes his 3rd base. Little later than Liquid Mana still. Army supply looking slightly in favor for Christianer at the moment, but it's the game's normalizing pretty much. That said, Liquid Mana is going for a Robo and Forge a lot faster than Christianer from the Stargate opener, but he is going to have Blink at least. Would like to see a Forge come down. It kind of delayed him quite a bit. I think actually the Micro 2 did delay Christianer just a little bit. He's going to be quite late on this Forge and Robo, but he is going to have Blink at least pretty soon, which Mana already has, and of course opening Twilight, but that's all right. Oof. Yeah, Chicken Man does Cock of the Walk. Beowulf does opens? I didn't know that. Usually I'm streaming so much, I didn't catch that. He usually does a lot of show matches. More so when he does his own stuff. Oh, the Baal Bash? I haven't seen it in a bit. Yeah, I have not seen that in a bit, though. That's what I'm saying. It seems to be Liquid Mana actually a bit ahead on the Forge and the +1 upgrade, but you know what? Christianer can chrono this up, guys. Christianer can certainly chrono this up. 7 probes did fall again for Liquid Mana. Christianer keeping that probe count down. Now taking a lead in probes at least. Though behind on the upgrades for the moment. He is going to go try to pressure the 3rd. He does have a smaller army, though. I don't know how much I agree with this from Christianer. He's going to just try to find more worker value and try to blink out of there. Maybe pick off a few units. Sentry does land a force field. And Liquid Mana was out of position. 10 workers do fall. Again, Christianer with a little bit less army supply. Oh my god, a lot of less army supply, actually. 48 to 30. But Christianer's leading in workers. He just has to keep this army alive for now. And he's going to take an ambitious 4th base behind this, continuing his economic lead. Let's take a look at the number of gates. It's 4 to 2. Christianer needs some more gates. 1 finishing. He's going to cancel that greedy Nexus. I really don't agree with that Nexus. Christianer going to get back in a defensive position. Stasis Ward almost is worn off. He does not have the Oracles left, but the army supply actually is pretty close down here. Christianer should be able to catch up with the battery and some Warpins. +1 is going to finish in the middle of this fight, though, for Mana. But Christianer is going to be able to pick off a few reinforcing stalkers, some more come for Mana. Christianer holds, and he does actually take a 4th base down at 6 o'clock down here. What a good game from both players on our first game of the evening. That being said, there's going to be a lot of blink back from Christianer. There's a Warp Prism from Mana. Christianer is going to have charge pretty soon, and he's going into +2 with his economic lead. But this 4th base, can it get up? Liquid Mana is going to try to get one of his own. Christianer's out of position, and that Nexus certainly is going to have to be canceled. Oh, one more hit, and that would have been down. Charge is not quite done. +2 has started, and again, One thing for Mana going for him is he did, well, no, actually he's behind on gates now from all the economic damage Cristiano did, but he is going to have his 4th base up a bit faster now, and Cristiano's worker leads down, as well as the supply block, which is very rough. He's about to have 4 pylons come. He does have a warp prism. He has charge already, and now a leading on the upgrade start time, but again, Chrono Boost can change that. A lot of charge lots warping in here for Cristiano. Can he dink a game off Mana? Okay, we got a little flank. Zealots fighting in the natural. Stalker fight's happening. Otherwise, their shield battery is not down just yet for Mana. So these Zealots are actually getting some good value against the Stalkers. And Cristiano's taking a great bite at the 3rd base. My God, a warping of units from Mana. But you know what? 17, 18 and counting probes behind this. There's a Zealot run by down and Cristiano's 4th. But you know something? He warps in some Zealots of his own, and he's just fine. Cristiano's starting to lose momentum in this push. But is he? GG is called, and Cristiano takes game 2, bringing us to game number 3 in this series. Now, let me just check on my Discord. No, we don't have Flapjack back just yet. Oh my God, this is some good stuff. We got some good games here. All right, moving on to game number 3. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Data C in the pink. Give it up for Blazer Esports, Cristiano. And his opponent in the upperette. Can he seal the deal? It's our favored player. Representing Team Liquid, it is Mana. All right, it is going to be a 1-gate versus 2-gate. Didn't work out so well for Cristiano in game number 1, but let's see what happens in game number 2. He could psych it out and do a 1-gate high ground. I don't think so. Cristiano can be a little more predictable, but he certainly can bring out some spice in this game. So we'll see what happens in game number 3. Who will be the victor? Probes are going to find each other in the middle of the map, give each other a little high five as they pass through each other. Mineral walking. All right. Yeah, we got the double gas coming, so it is going to be a double gate from Cristiano. So he's going to go try to get some harass on the natural of Liquid Mana. That being said, a little bit of probe harass on the other side as well. But this time in the mineral line, stealing some minerals. Liquid Mana is going to be a little bit annoying here. Let's see what happens from here. Cristiano knows what's up. There's a little supply block again with the Zealot. Does he do a pylon block? I would like to see him do the cheeky pylon block play for the double gate expand. Kind of like we see Geralt do usually. You got to get that pylon block and cancel, and then you just keep being aggressive with the probe around and just do it at the last second. Oh, Cristiano not paying attention again because there's another probe, I think. Hasn't taken any hull damage yet, but looks like he's just about to. He canceled at the last second there and is going to try to get another one. Yeah, does he do it? The Zealot's out. Yes, be careful. He's about to lose his probe, and bam, drops another pylon, forcing a little bit of a delay yet again for Liquid Mana to take an expansion. So this is going to mess with his play. Ooh, Liquid Mana drops a pylon here. Cheeky one for Oracles. Pylon about to finish. Cristiano is certainly going to cancel the last second. Does he get a third one? Oh, it's the Geralt maneuver. I would just get the heck out of there at this point because that's 75 minerals just for cancels. Probe is going to be chased down, but he could have potentially saved it. And Cristiano likely to save this one. There's a pylon block from Mana. Oh, Cristiano gets the Nexus down before Mana just by a hair. But Mana going in with the probe. He didn't lose his probe yet. With all this, there was some beautiful probe micro from Mana. Who's going to lose his probe just now? Two Stalkers, which are scouted. No other units for Cristiano just yet. It should be pointed out. So actually, we're going to have 3 units for Liquid Mana. He's got 2 Stalkers and a Zealot. out a little earlier, going into a sentry against the guy with 2 gates. I think Cristiano's not so much in a hurry. He's been probing up. He knows he's got a little bit of a lead. He's going to have that faster Twilight Council because of all the aggression, and we shall see what happens here. Yeah, definitely a little bit faster, and he is leading on... No, Mana's leading on workers, interestingly enough. Look at that macro out of Mana. He's just such a beast. Such a damn macro beast. All right, that being said, we are going to see the second base finishing up for both players here momentarily. Cristiano started another Stalker, and he is just getting in position for potential Stargate play, but it's not going to be the case. He is the faster Blink started against the not-so-fast Blink, and you can just see the marginal lead. Funnily enough, the workers weren't pulled, so that's actually kind of hilarious. That worker lead, he didn't pull him down in time to be immediately mining, so that slight lead on the Nexus did absolutely nothing. Mana leading in 2 probes, and funnily enough, on units. That is actually kind of funny. The only good thing, I guess, for a lead is the faster Blink for Cristiano, which could potentially take place in a fight. All right, and it's just going to be a little bit of a macro cycle from both. No other gates being dropped. In fact, no other pylons being dropped yet. Is Cristiano going for a fast third? Both players going for a very macro opener. 2 gates with a fast third. Liquid Mana going for a robo first, just in case Cristiano is up to anything cheeky. Hey, what up, Anakitos? How you doing, brother? And guys, again, Flapjack will be joining me to cast. Drunk Flapjack at that. For a little bit of the series. You're doing well. Papa Bear Anakitos. I wish he'd join me when he's sober, too, though. Flapjack and I used to be the original caster duo of the Friendo group before Chicken Man and I missed the who here misses Chicken Man Testa opens? All right, we got a Blink forward from Cristiano again, somehow behind on supply a little bit. He's gonna be up against an Immortal coming too, which is kind of scary. So, actually, you know what? This is enough Stalkers for the moment, but that shield battery is gonna certainly help out. It was enough to target fire. He's gonna be very cautious. Does take a little bit of hull damage on one of the Stalkers, but that's about it. As he go for a snipe on the Sentry, that he does. The force field is going to disjoint the positioning of the Stalkers a little bit behind us. We do have some more units back home. Forge and Robo have completed for Cristiano. Third base is going to finish just a smidge faster than Mana, who's still ahead 2 workers somehow. Just a macro madman. But Cristiano taking some very smart, patient fights and then going back. He's trading some units. Not a lot's happened. But certainly, Cristiano has traded more favorably. He does have that faster +1 coming. Showtime. Mana. I don't know why I just said Showtime. Mana is just now getting his Forge. He's going right into charge, though. Cristiano slipping on that a little bit. So Mana's going to go in and get some pressure and try to do some good work here. Observer's going to scout this, and guess who's in position? That's Cristiano. Going to blink very aggressively. I don't usually agree with that, but you know what? He knew he had the numbers in this fight. He's going to get another blink. Oh, no. Beautiful blink from Mana as well. Look at the micro of these guys. The timing of this, actually, I think he could potentially blink forward and save the Stalker again. On another... Oh, he actually got some hull damage. 2 workers fell behind this from... Ooh, some Adepts. Getting some pressure. 4 or 5 workers behind all this. Not too bad. Do they get a... Nope. Shield battery saves the day from the 1 remaining Adept. But still, 5 worker kills is not too bad when you're taking an engagement like this. Cockroach. All things cock, you miss. Me too, Tater Tutor. Chicken Man is... We all love Chicken Man here. But I miss the heck out of him. He's a good buddy of mine. He's a good buddy of Tater Tutor, too, I think. Even if you know him just from chat, you know. Can I get an exclamation mark yeehaw, guys, in his honor? Come on, guys. It's been a while since we had an exclamation mark yeehaw. Tater Tutor, you're not going to do it.
He's got himself a good old
Anakitos, there we go.
Coming right on in.
Haha. See, Chicken Man's here with us in spirit. 5 gates going down for Liquid Mana. He doesn't have a 4th just yet. Cristiano playing a little greedier, but he does have that upgrade advantage. Did he remember to get charged? Yes, he did. So he does have a +1 advantage. +1 not quite done yet for Mana, but he does get a snipe on the probe. Cristiano playing quite well. He's traded very favorably and actually taken a lead in economy. No, he's got the 4th base faster, but he doesn't have as many workers. But I guess he can kind of more optimally mine in some cases. Let's take a look. Yeah, Liquid Mana's not had a moment to fix his saturation. Looks like he's trying to take a 4th. Charge Lot Warp in is going down for both. We do have a couple of mortals here too, which is kind of nice for Mana, but the Zealots are certainly going to make this a little difficult to hold. We do have battery overcharge available. Yes, we do. Mana being very conservative, as we've seen in all 3 games so far on his battery overcharge. Oh, guess what? These two, what a freaking madman. Mana getting disruptors out though. He did go Robo Bay. I failed to mention that before, but he's going in for a drop in the back. Cristiano is unfortunately. Wait, Stalker's a little disjointed. I think they can't blink on top of this. Warp Prism should be controlled, but guess what? There's a huge inflate. Oh my god, there was a beautiful Nova. We just caught the tail end of it. Caught more Zealots than anything. Warp Prism still active. That's going to go down. That's a very dead Warp Prism momentarily for Cristiano, who cannot reinforce the front. And he's kind of taking a bad fight here, to say the least. He's now down in supply. Mana somehow leading in workers, and he's down a base, and he just marginally saves his 3rd Nexus. Absolutely crazy. Still recovering from cats calling you baby? Baby on ladder? Or what happened, Anakitos? I missed what happened. Alright, guys. This is going to be a hell of a fight here. Cristiano's down on supply. Can he get the disruptor? He does. Gets a decent wraparound. Even behind his in supply or not, it could be pretty wild. Oh, he gets the disruptor from the back flank. Cristiano fighting as good as he can. Doesn't have a shield battery. And actually, he looks like he's in some rough shape where he's taking some great fights and favorable engagements. I think that Warp Prism in the natural was a little too ambitious and greedy. Stalkers and Zealots fighting this off. The Sentry actually helping quite a bit, but there's some Zealots warped in for Mana. Oh man, it's not looking good for Cristiano. The supply don't lie. It is 63 to 36 for the army supply. Cristiano getting another warp and Photon Cannon trying desperately to do something to help save some probes. But this base looks like it's in jeopardy. And not just that, folks. It looks like the game. Battery overcharge is activated. Cristiano trying desperately to hold, but he just doesn't have enough, folks. He is hanging in there for his tournament lifeline. Oh, Warpin's even killed right there. Everything going unlucky, but Cristiano put up a good fight. Liquid Mana takes game number 3 in a beautiful best-of-3 PvP. Very good stuff. And this is day number 1 of the playoffs. No, just on your resub, I said great job today, and he said thanks, baby. Oh, I wouldn't take that too bad. Welcome, Getcha, by the way, and Boy Scout. And everybody here. Now, we are going to get set up for our next series. Let me check on my Discord, too. Flap's not quite back yet. Next one's going to be a banger. It is Geralt versus Cham. Our Cham versus Geralt. We'll do it alphabetically. And Geralt 2-1ing Showtime earlier today. I don't know if those of you who caught it on ESL, the main stage for DreamHack. Very, very cool stuff. Yeah, that was... You had your speaker at work? Oh, buddy. Yeah, it was a fantastic, crazy, crazy game. And that being said, Geralt, our GOAT... We get to cover him a little bit here. Let's heckin' go, guys. I'm excited for this one. That is such an upset. Like, Storm Gaming is incredibly proud of our man Geralt. No, this is not a salad over here, which I probably am going to sneak eating because it's getting a little soggy here. I forgot about it. Oops. Yeah. Good stuff. All right, we've got a little PVZ for you. And that said, without further ado, let's go on to game number 1 of Geralt versus Cham. All right. And this is going to be a banger of a series for sure. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, the GOAT of Psystorm Gaming himself. Give it up for our blue Polish Protoss. It is Geralt. And his opponent in the upper left representing Team GP. He's a hell of a Zerg player. Give it up for our red player, Mr. Cham. Kara Mohan Wi-Fi held up. The Monster Slayer. Yes, exactly. All right, Gerald just setting up pretty standard. Going for an early hatch block. Will he find a hatch? Yes, he will. And you know what? Cham's not even going to bother with it. He's just going to be forced to take the 9 o'clock position base on this map. Moondance is kind of weird for your creep spread, so I don't really hate that decision. Thanks for the follow, Elia 0696. We got Goat Geralt here versus Chad Cham. This is definitely a great series that I'm thankful to be covering. And apologies for some team bias here and there. I do sneak it in from on occasion, even in ESL, unless it's DreamHack. Just a little bit. I try to remain neutral as much as possible. However, when we're casting stuff like this, you may catch me being a little Protoss racist here, you know. A little different than most casters we see, because I am Protoss. Maybe not Fear Dragon so much, and Roddy. Other than that. Alrighty. That being said, Cybercore is finishing up. An interesting wall from Geralt, but I think it does check out. And we are going to see the natural being taken from Cham. No Lings being made. That's actually an interesting choice. Cham does this on occasion. Geralt getting a little sloppy here with his probe, though. Does get some damage on the drone, but that's about it. He does throw away the probe to a drone. That's a feels bad, man. And that said, Adept is on the way for Geralt. He is opening start. Oh, no, he's opening Twilight. Hello. Hold the phones instead, Fast says. We are gaming. This could either be Resonating Glaives or Dark Templar. We'll see what happens from here. It could be a lot of things, truthfully. We've seen some pretty spicy stuff lately with the Twilight openers. Smuggler rooting for Cham. I'm just excited about that. You know, all of us like upsets. But honestly, Geralt and Showtime put on a hell of a fight earlier. That was just insane. We had Mass Tempest versus Mass Tempest and minus 400 Mothership names. Mothership versus Mothership. Beautiful scouting from our Zerg player. It is going to be a Robofop. This looks like a DT Archon drop, and the Stalker got a little out of position. Is not available to kill the Overlord just yet. He's not got a full scout on this. There's the Dark Shrine at 324. Robotics Facility going to finish up. Stalker going to make the Overlord run the hell away. I don't think it got a full scout on this. As far as what was being researched, we do have the Roach Warren coming down, which is a smart reaction. He might have seen this, but I don't think he saw the Twilight researching. Roach Warren, good call, seeing the Robo implying a Twilight at the timing. Double Adept's gonna go shade out. Geralt? No, not really being too aggressive on poking around here. Okay, the shades are just to go back in case of some Ling aggression. Cham just starting metabolic boost at 359. What a madman. When do we see this? That is a very late Ling speed from our Zerg player. He's going for a Roach timing attack with the speed Ling follow-up, I think. That said, Stalker is picked up to go clean up the Overlord on the Pervert Pillar. How you doing, Mr. Tagua? Welcome, welcome. And again, Drunk Flapjack will be joining me for the cast at some point a little later on, which should be pretty fun. Double Adept moving out. And yeah, War Prism is going in. It's quite a late... Is Geralt taking builds from Dave? This is like the delayed DT third Nexus that he's hitting in at timing like I would, but he's going to go try to find a third hatch, and it's not going to be on Triangle. He's not going to risk going into the main base just yet. Okay, now he is going to. I believe he is going to do so. There's absolutely nothing being produced from Champ. He does have a bit of an army, a couple Ravagers and some Lings. Lots of Lings in production. DT's trying to come in, but there is a Spore. Oh, Geralt kills the Queen. Lair just now going down for Cham. He has Spores in every base. A little bit of defense in each side. There's a couple Queens. Recall with the Warp Prism because he scouted what's coming. He saw the couple Ravagers, saw a lot of Lings. So it's a beautiful time for Cham with a counterattack. A couple Archons in, morphed, a couple Stalkers behind it, and an Immortal with a Robo Bay. I kind of like this from Geralt. I think this is the timing a lot of people should do. And yeah, we are going to see the Archons going out trying to get some value. It's a Ling heavy army with just 3 Ravs. They could potentially get a lot of damage done. Oh, buddy. Oh, no. Oh, beautiful micro from Gerald. Just narrowly dodging one Corrosive Bile. He's going to go up, probably pick off this Overlord quick, and force Cham to try to fight back a little bit. Yeah, he's got a lot of Lings. He's got the 3 Ravagers. A lot could go wrong. Can Geralt deny the 4th base? He's going to go into the main, actually. Oh, no. He has to be careful with the 2 Queens with some micro for this. But you know what? There's a lot of Lings coming in. And a Stalker with the battery and the Immortal. 2 Stalkers. More being warped in. A Disruptor behind us. Getting yeeted out. Kind of tipping his hat. Does the Warp Prism live? It does. It did take some shield damage. One of the Queens. Is it going to fall? Actually, funnily enough, guys, one of the Queen's hits from the Archon actually killed a passive Creep Tumor. Oh, Nuggler Smugglers, the one giving you an extra nugget in your 6 nuggers. Well, guess what? I think he's actually stealing one and giving you 5. That's so funny, though, thinking of that. I think he's talking more about other stuff. Flapjack will be joining me for the second game if he's ready after this, by the way. Because he's smuggling a nugget. But I don't think those are the nugs he's talking about. These aren't the nugs you're looking for. My god, Geralt's getting a lot of work done with these Archons, actually. Being quite annoying. Ooh, even killing the Overseer being morphed. Does he get another Queen? He's a Queen machine. The Queen killer over here. Kind of like the Queen saw on Killer Queen. A nice 728 timed Nexus for a 4th from Geralt. Army supply obviously in favor of our Zerg, but we're getting a lot of Disruptors out over time. He's chilling for a minute. Yeah, there's a 3rd one coming. He's getting +1 on the way. Ranged attacks are just finishing for a Zerg player. Oh my gosh, he's going into Tunneling Claws. Not Tunneling Claws, yeah. For our Roaches. Very good stuff from our Zerg player. Eating that cheesesteak? You're making me jealous. I just got this limp salad here. Dave's slipping on food as usual. And I didn't even eat it. Oh my. Sorry. Nothing we could do better. Mukbang stream. Okay. Well. I've heard people complain about worry eating on stream. Well, guess what? When you stream as much as we do, I've actually had like 4 back-to-back at least 10-hour streams, by the way, guys. At least 10 hours. Oh my god. And we took a break from EPT even. Oh my good lord, this is a lot of Roaches and Ravagers. This 4th base just completed. Just what I thought was going to be nice. Is not, and oh, the Disruptor falls short. Another, though, gonna get some massive damage. However, is it enough? Our Zerg player leading in 4 bases is behind on workers, though. He is committed very heavily to this attack. He has forgotten Burrow, though. All right, so Tunneling... Oh, God. Tunneling Claws finishes up, but you know what? The Burrow does not go down. Gerald's gonna have to retake a 3rd, but he retains a lot of his army.
Or am I so sick
Tater
that
Tutor.
you just
Oh,
blew your
Flapjack.
mind?
Thank you for gifting a sub to
Tater
Tater Tutor.
Care just subscribed.
Thank you, my man. They don't need food. Casters. Yeah, it could be a struggle. All right, that said, Lair is on the way. Actually, it's a Hive on the way. The Infestation Pit finished behind us. Baneling Nest just now coming down for Cham. Cham is just now ahead on workers, but it took him a hell of a time to get here. And for Zerg, that's quite rough. Geralt's still going to be building some workers behind this for a bit, but he's going to take his time because he knows there's a big assault coming, and he has to retain his army and grow. Cham at 105 army supply, though. That is quite scary for a Protoss player. 178 to 184. 180 supply in total for Cham, but Geralt is catching up in numbers, is going to get +2. Cham is forgetting, but he's going into that Spire tech as well with centrifugal hooks on the way. All right, that being said, our Zerg player has to be a little defensive and careful. You're going to see some disruptor drops to take care of some of these workers with the speed prism from Gerald. Oh, 5 workers fall. And, well, only 1 more from there. 6 in total, but a beautiful first Nova. A Protoss player is going to try to aggress on the other side, delaying some creep spread. Oh, Queen doesn't get it and goes down just before the active creep tuner can be dropped. I was muted on 2 hours on ESL stream, by the way. From absolutely nothing. The auto mod stuff was on point today, Kappa. I literally was just like, yo, let's go. Thank you, Tater Tutor, or Flapjack, I should say, for the gifted sub to Tater Tutor again. I appreciate it. It could be a Muta follow-up, but we got a lot of Blink Stalkers. We got some Archon potential with DTs. And a Templar Archives, mind you. 5th base was going down for Gerald. Gerald has to recall, so he is going to recall quite a few Stalkers. Speed Prism coming back with Disruptors pretty quickly, and the entire army forced to defend the 4th base of Geralt. Geralt, not that far behind on workers, but this 5th base is going to be kind of nice. Cham just finishing his at 12 o'clock. Geralt's is actually not too far behind it, all things considered. How the game's pace is, that's pretty good. It's going to be a Greater Spire from Mr. Cham. Oh, beautiful Disruptors. My God. Geralt has traded more than 2 to 1 against their Zerg player, but those Novas were disgustingly good. Totally catching Cham out of position. There's a lot of static going on here for our Zerg. Look at this, it's like cat and mouse. But guess what? It's like Disruptor and Zerg. And does the Nova connect? Oh, beautiful Nova almost loses the other Disruptor. But he is right on top of this. Finds a creep tumor. That's about it. Changeling is going to go across the map. 5th base going down for Gerald. He's going to stay at 75 workers, so he can have a smidge more army supply. But he has to be careful of the Broodlords. 7 Corruptors in morphing. 9, actually. But Cham has a gas bank, but not a lot of money right now. Because of all those Corruptors, he is eventually going to be able to make them all into Broodlords, which can be a bit of a problem. You hear me again? What do you mean? Yeah, Cham looks like he's in some trouble here. It's even army supply, but Geralt has all these Disruptors. But is Geralt in trouble against a lot of Broodlords? Now, if you only have a few Broodlords, it ain't no problem. It ain't no thing, chicken wing. But there's so many Banelings, so many Broodlords. Not a lot of Archons to tank the Banelings. There's an Immortal left. Nice Storms, though, are going to help the fight. Disruptor trying to zone back stuff, but does have a little bit of miss micro. Roach is going to be cleaned up. All the Banelings cleaned up. And not a lot of the Stalkers left, considering how many Broodlords are coming. Oh no, Gerald sees the Broodlords, has to retreat, does get 8 worker kills for his troubles with his Zealot run by, and is he gonna get this back base? That's actually the 6th base, sorry, the 12 o'clock was the 6th base, my mistake from Zerg. Speed Prism gonna go behind this, but it's taking a lot of damage, almost falls with just 5 HP for another Zealot warping in the 6th base. Well, the Zealot's just going to go for the Spine Crawlers, buying our Zerg player some time. Geralt trying to fight this with not a lot of Stalkers. I don't know how much I agree with this. Jeopardizing his Disruptors, which he is probably going to need, but the Zerg economy is absolutely devastated. Geralt with the bank the size of Fort Knox is going to start Void Ray production and has his Fleet Beacon finishing up with +1 air weapons, +3 ground weapons about to finish behind it. Oh no, see that? Sacrificial Disruptors. Oh, buddy, we got a mothership coming, 2 carrier production. Are the Void Rays out? He canceled the Voids for some reason. I actually wouldn't hate a start on Void Rays because of Corruptors. Alright, Geralt is potentially in a little bit of trouble, but the Zealots have gotten more than there's money's worth for sure. Geralt still leading on the trades, and thank you, Tater Tutor, for gifting a sub to Blue-Eyed Zealot.
Just subscribed.
Again, we're going to catch up with Flapjack in a bit in game 2, and we shall see what happens. Did we get a nice blink? Oh, Geralt, you're not paying attention. He could have actually aggressively blinked on this, picking off at least a Broodlord, or actually just A-move, target fire, and blink back. He could have at least gotten one Broodlord. Broodlords have the high ground. He's going to blink forward. He's going to lose a couple Stalkers, but that is... actually, is he? Yeah, he's going to lose... Takes a little bit more damage on some. Stalker's going to be annoying. Zealots being... This War Prism's gotten so much value this game, folks. It is 54 to 75 workers. Geralt with an army supply lead. Broodlords be damned. More Corruptors being produced, and the Sky Toss army is massing up here behind us slowly but surely. More Disruptors were in production, just a few actually. And, well, the Broodlord Armada is coming across with some Corruptors, probably anticipating some Sky Toss, but if he goes all in on Broodlords, he's in a heap of trouble. Actually, Geralt still being annoying with Zealots. Look at, he's even microing this stuff behind it. And that Warp Prism is finally going to fall. MVP unit of the game for sure. Changelings, unfortunately, weren't being able to be sent out because, well, Geralt just is everywhere. He is just doing some incredible multi-prong. Ooh, the Invisible Men come back. But Cham is so good. He's right on top of it. Geralt picking off some Corruptors, which is actually going to help him more than not if he can take out those Corruptors even. Then he can just pounce on the Broodlords with the Sky Toss army. And look at this. Geralt's even in defense. Oh my god. This is such a good setup. This third base not so defended. But he's going into his sixth base. Kind of playing with his food at this point. Grilled onions are OP. Alright. Oh, Geralt going for a snipe on the Greater Spire. Beautiful stuff. And my god, very efficient trades from Geralt throughout this. He even has a couple DTs in the mix of his army. Changeling's just gonna start dying here in a few moments. Splat. The blobs disintegrate. Geralt with a massive army supply. Now he can push off. He's got a bit of a Protoss death ball. If he groups up together, I wouldn't hate it so much. But he's going to use this stuff defense. Oh, good anticipation of a Roach push out from Geralt. I don't know if he caught something in the corner of his mini-map. It didn't look like it, but I think he just was anticipating this. Maybe he's trying to find some value. But he doesn't want to send a Disruptor against Broodlords. Mamma mia. Alright, Geralt going to be annoying with some more gateway units again. The fleet, the Golden Armada has basically reached critical mass. And Geralt can soon push out. He's waiting for the carriers to finish up, and he's got 2 more Stargates coming for potential remax if needed. Going into +2 air weapons, too. This is scary. We do have some Infestors coming for Cham, however. My god, this is a very good game. Geralt has been demonstrating some amazing multitasking. But Cham's still doing absolutely everything he can to stay in this game. Very good stuff. Alright, we do have a beautiful, well, 7th base coming up for Geralt. They're just reforming bases from Cham. He's down to 5 hatches, which aren't really all mining at that. Geralt's been killing him quicker than he can mine off of them. And yeah, the mothership slow field is activated for a little bit longer. Does Geralt capitalize on this? He's sending the ground army forward. Oh, beautiful fungal though. Is gonna help with some biles, but they do fall just short. What a game. Oh my god, this is gonna be absolutely devastating. And you know something? Beautiful corrosive biles, and Geralt takes game number 1. Good stuff. Bear with me. Oof. Flapjack, are you good to go? Flapjack will be joining me for the cast. Drunk Jack, who's probably going to get me to tip a few back a little later on. We're actually going to order some before, regardless of whether I'm supposed to or not. Alrighty. Let's go on to game 2 once I get Flapjack together when he's ready. Let's fucking go. Yeah. Let's fucking go.
I'm out there, Jerry, and I'm all
Space Base, thank you for the 200 biddies.
With the poggers casting.
200 biddies! Holy smokes!
Yeah, Flapjack, are you in game by any chance? Are you getting there?
I'm getting the game right now. Sorry. This is from replays, right?
Yeah. Okay, you're putting your
Okay.
camera.
Wait, no, it's all fucked up. Never mind. Never mind.
This is
Alright.
from replays. Hopefully it goes smooth enough.
How's it going, man?
Good. How are
What's
you
going
doing?
on?
Not too much. Thanks for the follow, Wheelchair Mafia. Good stuff.
Nice.
Gotta love it.
Nice.
And then you again, Space Face. Nice
Let me-
hat, thank
let me
you.
fix- Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix this one setting and then we're good.
Okay, no problemo.
Dude. Good to see you though, man. What's going on?
Not much, just congested still, and we're just got some good
What?
StarCraft here.
Congested?
Yeah.
Oh, you need me to come over there and smack you around a little bit or something?
Nah, I'm good. And if you do want, okay, there's your camera. Let's go. All right, I gotta pop you out, and we're gonna try to get this set up.
All right, thanks, man. All right, cool. So I'm in StarCraft 2. If you want to invite me to the game whenever.
Yeah. Let's get
This
you
is
on
good.
here quick. And let me get this.
Thanks, bud.
Yep.
So
Bear with me, chat.
yeah, doing all right. I worked at 5 a.m. to 4 p.m. today. So it's kind of nice to get that many hours out of the way, but it's just like exhausting.
Uh-huh.
And I went to the bar like immediately after, of
Oof.
course.
Huh.
I mean, that's what you do, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you do?
No, I don't usually, honestly, but... Oh, what the hell? I got double the Flapjack, double the fun, but bear with me, guys.
Oh God,
We have actual Flapjack, the cat that talks.
it's true. What's up, yo? Anyway, so I went to the bar, and yeah, I was just gonna go there for one, but I ended up having like 3 shots and 3 beers.
Right on.
And then I got in this argument with this guy because I don't know if you heard, but Biden just pardoned all marijuana offenses nationwide. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
All marijuana possession offenses have been pardoned, which is great. That should happen. But this guy got in this argument with me about it. So then I did more shots, and then I came home, and now I'm talking to you.
Sounds
Oh,
good.
And I
Flapjack.
inhaled a cheesesteak, man. So I got this like dank cheesesteak, right?
Yep.
I'm
Bear with
talking.
me.
No, I'm
chroma key
just feel-
filtering you in.
I'm just feeling time. So yeah, I got these grilled onions down there. There's this like shaved beef, some sweet American cheese, and I ate it in like 2 minutes because I was so fucking hungry.
Nice, dude. Nice. Oh, I finally found your source. What? I just...
Hey,
Oh, hang on, here we
hey,
go. All right, guys, we have chroma
Doing a
keyed.
thing over here.
I had to I chroma keyed you up here a little bit. Wait, why is it
Okay.
like? Oh, I'm very confused on what the fuck's happening here, to be honest with you. This is a little strange, but we got a giant talking cat on the stream.
Great. Yeah, hey, here we go.
Drinking and talking politics. Yeah, we got some StarCraft to talk about. I know you like to go on the stuff here, on the usual stuff, but this is OSC Master Cup. Number 146. Let's get you in the game.
Let's go.
And
excited.
where are you? I don't see you. Where's Morty?
Hi, Dave.
I don't see you in game. Did you message me?
Yeah, I'm gonna message you right now.
Oh, it says you're offline.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me do the thing.
Oh, is this an
Oh
off?
yeah. Oh yeah. No way. I was doing that thing where I was
Boom.
appearing offline. I was being sneaky.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right, I actually like this. Sorry for the delay, guys. We're getting him in. And he is getting online here in a minute.
No, I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm holding up the show. My bad.
That's all right. I still can't invite you. Or is it on another account?
Hang on. Okay, I said hi to you just now.
Yeah, it won't let me invite you to.
What the shit? I'm inviting you.
All right, then just pass lead.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah. And we're going to be getting
Okay, sick.
into Geralt versus Cham. I'm going to make sure. Okay, good. I think we're good here. Geralt versus Cham. Game 2. Geralt is up a point.
Ooh, let's go.
All right, Flapjack. And we even got you chroma keyed in when we're on the other scene. When we're not in game. With the talking cat. Yeah, it actually looks sick with the chroma key. No green.
Hey, we're having a good time.
He's got himself a
Hell
good old
yeah.
So, OSC. Okay, well, I guess we can talk about that here in a second, because at first we have to introduce our player. In the top right-hand corner, our blue Protoss, who's up one game in this best of 3. It is Gerald.
Yes, sir. And his opponent in the bottom left. In the red, representing Team GP. Can he come back? Give it up for Cham. Yeah, this should be some good stuff. Boom with
Okay,
the
so-
golden long scam cat and chat. And we got a yeehaw. Hell yeah.
What's up, Boom? What's up, Tater Tutor? What's up, Blue-Eyed Zealot? Duck Cuddler? Maverick, good to steal you guys.
Yeah, Anakitos Mavi, Maverick. The Mav Man. Wheelchair
Yo,
Mavi.
Maverick just got Masters 2 recently.
Yeah, so it looks like-
Masters 2. That's pretty crazy.
yeah, it is crazy.
Congratulations.
He actually got Masters 1. Just after that.
Wait, really?
Yeah, congrats to Anakitos
Holy
Mavi for Masters 1. And Wheelchair Mafia wants to get a tattoo of you on his, on him.
Yeah, do it.
Our question
definitely
is,
do that.
Is it going to be on your butt cheek, Wheelchair Mafia?
Or on your face.
Oh, look at this. It is pool before before gas. Very interesting stuff from Cham. He's got some cheeky builds.
Right, so Gerald did a little bit of a hatch block here. Cham forced to take the third as the second base. It looks like Gerald's not too intimidated, so he's going to take the Nexus before getting the Cybercore down. This is okay. Yeah, this is pretty normal.
Yeah, this is a pretty standard setup draw at a 21 Cybercore, though. A little behind, but actually I think this the wall checks out. I think. Everybody screws this wall up on occasion on Data C. I've seen just about every pro player do it that's Protoss.
Right, I actually screwed up in the game not too long ago. This looks fine, though. With the third building going down, this gap, I think this is totally cool. So, right, the Nexus is coming in. And really the next question is if Cham is going to go into Link speed or try to rush a layer, or let's see what the plan is here. The probe from Geralt is now moving out of the main base. So if Cham did want to smack down, well, they are starting a Queen now. Let's see if they go for Link speed.
Yeah, this is...
Because we're not seeing it
we
yet,
didn't
right?
last game either. Cham has a cheeky style. He goes right into roaches a lot of times, as we saw in
Dirty.
game number 1. And again,
Dirty roaches.
yeah, this probe probably should get out of here if he wants to keep it. Personally, I would just send it right back. And it looks like Geralt is going to do that. That said, he's going Stargate this game. To change it up last game was a DT Archon wanted to do a beautiful macro game.
Oh, right. He was doing those Archon drops in that last game, right? Well, in this game here, like you just said, going for the Stargate, sending the Adept out quickly to scout to kind of get an idea of what exactly he's up against. Can he get an Oracle for harass, or does he need a Void Ray for defense?
He's probably going to go for an Oracle, but as you saw, that was a fast third. No link speed, no gas, though. This is strange from Cham. I think he's just going to pump out Queens and Spores, and actually he should have just kept... Oh, yeah, he doesn't really have vision on this just yet. It is going to be an Oracle opener from Geralt. He does Void Ray sometimes, though. And speaking of Geralt, Flapjack, now that I got you in voice, not to beat a dead horse, guys, but... You know something? Geralt...
What's that?
2-1ing Showtime earlier. How about that?
I mean, dude, this last week, we've seen so many crazy upsets.
Oh, yeah.
In StarCraft. I mean... Holy shit, Patty Mac beating Scarlet was pretty insane. Vindicta had a big win today.
Speaking of big wins, how about these 8 drones falling? Oracle getting a little bit, but not as much for its value, just 2 kills. But we had those Adepts going ham. And
also, Gerald saw that there was like a decent amount of drones at the, well, it's the 3rd base location, but the 2nd base that Cham took. So he knows he's like okay to like make this this Phoenix and to keep making Oracles.
Now,
so good play from both players here.
The question is, you're all going double gas. He hasn't built the 2nd Stargate, but definitely a cheeky opener. I don't know about you, but I totally like that as well. Getting the Phoenix before the 2nd Oracle was kind of cool because he denied some scouting from Cham, who desperately needs it.
Right, you can really just take complete air control with 1 Phoenix. Like Zerg's anti-air, like they need creep, they need queens in the early game, and they're just not going to have it on that side of the map. So you can just clear them out. Nice, it's good.
Yeah, there's no Spore in the natural either because of the harass earlier, but there's certainly enough queens and stuff. But I don't agree with the very late link speed. Truthfully, link speed is so just so useful.
Yeah, the roach ward's almost done. I mean, he just made 10 drones. So it looks like he just wants to kind of like buffer any damage that happens from these oracles and just keep droning, which isn't that. I think that actually might be the right move. Like if there was a Spore up here closer, obviously that'd be great. But yeah, like you know that your opponent's playing oracles, so that means that they're not making Storm or whatever at the same time because they're investing all that gas to oracles. So it does give him a little bit of room to drone. But, Philly cheesesteak is a delicious sandwich. That's all I'm trying to say.
Right, anyway, yeah, we got a 4th base set up potentially after we get a little bit more saturation in this wall off from Geralt. But, yeah, we got Glial Reconstitution, a lot of roaches pumping out. And look at this, it's Ventral Sack Overlords with, it is the German Autobahn, but only with dirty. 3 queens. It's only 3 queens because Geralt killed so many with the 2 oracles and that Phoenix even helping out.
Right, and the Phoenix in the middle of the map is also seeing this move out. You're going to see these overlords look a little different. We do have the wall of gateways, which we're seeing more and more from Protoss players also. Which is super cool to block the banelings. But there's extra overlords here to kind of like buffer.
Yeah, and unfortunately...
Is this going to work?
This may actually do it in an old build.
Creep spreading in the Protoss base.
Oh my god.
What do you think, Dave?
Check up. I'm not sure. Usually it doesn't go so well, but Blink's not done. Battery overcharge, a hell of a drug. Or as Renegade called it, Baja Blast.
Stalkers are falling. They have to. Oh, he's trying to retarget the battery after overcharge is done. That's not good timing. And he's forced to pull back.
Well, he does
Gerald,
save.
Despite being down 30 supply, holds.
Yeah, that was a beautiful hold. The Mountain Dew Baja Blast dispenser behind it. The Oracle's not doing anything. Geralt not paying attention. Almost loses one, but almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, Flapjack. And there's a stiff supply back for Cham, consequently, from his Overlord aggression.
It's true. It's true. Horseshoes and hand grenades. Both things my grandfather has thrown.
Good stuff.
That's true.
Queen's gonna kill the Phoenix. Phoenix trying to get some value, but that is a throw. But the Oracle's catching 5 workers behind. It was beautiful, Flapjack. It is 56 to 45 workers. Kind of a strange game on economy.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about Cham. He's continuing to commit to Roaches. He's trying to go to Ravengers now. Obviously, Ravengers are a bit of a, like, we want to say, like, a momentum unit. Whereas if you get a good bile, then all of a sudden the fight switches. And there's no disruptors yet on the side of Gerald, but he does have Blink. So he can kind of, I don't know, man. Like, when you have Blink Stalker up against Roach Ravager, it's like, some people think that, like, Stalkers are better, but it's really pretty even. Because you have to blink back those Ender Stalkers to get the shield regen to actually get an advantage.
In this case, I think they have an advantage already. It is double forge Blink Stalkers, and they have 1/1. There's no upgrades for Cham. The Ravagers are definitely pretty good, but Roaches just aren't as efficient of a unit. The Ravagers, certainly, they definitely can be tanky. But that said, 4th base should get canceled. I don't know why Geralt even built that there, to be honest, just yet when he saw the army.
Yeah, I guess like part of it in my thinking is that you can get 2 Roaches for every Stalker, right? But the Roaches just kind of suck. So it's like, yeah, you have like twice as many Roaches.
Yeah, like all you can really do is split Roaches. Ravagers, though, definitely more cost effective in terms of value. For sure, with Corrosive Bile, good unit. Anyway, these Biles are going to hit the Nexus and force another cancel.
And Gerald cutting back, trying to get back these shield bags, trying to get back these cannons. Where is the AoE? It's not here yet. Where are the disruptors? There's one in production right here. Biles raining down, breaking all the force fields. I mean, Stalkers are blinking back. He's trying to hold. He's starting to wheel down the numbers. The supply is evening up.
But you know, it's
and
funny.
2-2 just kicked in for the Protoss. So now, this just became a way more even fight. And the numbers are even, as like we were saying. 2 Roaches for every Stalker. Well, the numbers are about even here. So, Cham, if he keeps trying to push in, and this Disruptor's right here for this good flank 2 up on this. Let's see if he gets a shot up. He might. Maybe.
Geralt is trying to be a little cautious right there. But that said, Geralt could be using those oracles in the fight, but he's constantly keeping pressure on. What is funny is it's a 3-base Zerg to a 3-base Protoss, and Cham has not built a worker in forever. He's just pumping out Roaches. He's going into a Baneling Nest. Hasn't dropped an Evo because he doesn't really have the economy. He's just trying to max out on a very low drone count, but that means it's all in, Flapjack.
Yeah, he's trying in the game for sure, for sure. And Gerald's so far holding it out. I mean, Gerald is also up 61 workers to 44. Yes, the armor supply favors Cham, but you know, it's one of those things where like the longer it goes on, the worse it's going to be. Cham is now going to try to split his forces, try to force Gerald to split, and we'll see how this goes.
Yeah. Only 2 oracles to defend, Flapjack. I don't really like that on the... Oh, but that said, 2 disruptors.
Still good enough to zone out here.
Yeah.
And Cham's forces towards the north were also forced to retreat. So, I mean, if this 4th base gets up for Gerald, I think...
Well...
I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's Infestation pit coming up for Cham.
Yeah, he's got centrifugal hooks. He's got a 4th base coming, too.
Yeah, it's still just Forge Ravager, though.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to Blink Stalker Disruptor because it's a Protoss, so it's like not... It's kind of even still as far as tech goes, but I mean, Disruptor is pretty good.
Well, I like the Ling Bane, but Geralt's still getting upgrades. He's going into 3-3, and that is going to make things even more scary for our Zerg players. So Stalkers are going to start to be able to tank Banelings better. They don't have +1 melee. They don't have anything. Right. But I think...
Hey, you're exactly right. You're exactly right with that there, Dave. It also seems like Gerald might have a hint that there's some units hiding in this corner. He's going to pick them off. The Disruptors...
Oh, and his champion attention. Oof.
Okay. Great snipe there by Geralt. 2 Disruptor shots. I mean, was that 10 kills each?
That was
11
beautiful.
and 7. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. We're instant replay accidentally. Sorry about that. I was trying to bring up the battle report, folks, but unfortunately we didn't have that mod on when this game was played.
You know what? That replay wasn't bad, though. That was still pretty good.
That could have been worse for sure. Oh, Disruptors are going to get chased down, but the Stalkers are here to force a small contingent, but ooh, 2 Biles.
Now, other than Oracle's, Gerald doesn't have any observers. Does he even have a robo? He does have a robo.
Yeah,
Of course he does, because there's... I didn't know if it was killed, but he does still have a robo.
No, he
Game
kept
+3 now.
Yeah, it's actually looking pretty in favor of Geralt. He's ahead on workers.
Dude, 360 surround by the Zerg, but... no. Oh, man, with the force fields, too, I don't think it's enough. Great concave with the Stalkers. Dude, Gerald's looking really strong right now.
In theory, I like Cham's idea. I think he was setting up for a build, but he just didn't have the queens earlier for that push. He needed a good 6 queens.
That's right. You mentioned he only had 3.
Yeah, Geralt did too much work.
It's not enough. It's just not enough.
I'm getting some lag, Flapjack. And chat, bear with me as I close out of some stuff here because we're having some massive lag issues. Oh my god, are you there?
Failings in from the back, but again, they're hitting Stalkers. I mean, yeah, there's some blinks there with the Stalkers up. There's just no shot. Gerald's gonna take it.
Yeah.
GG.
Oops. And, rip. Yeah, Gerald, good unit indeed. So that was a very good second series for us to be covering. And bear with me here. So we have our third series coming up here in just a minute. I don't know about you, but I thought that was quite the good one.
Yeah, that was super fun.
Also,
yeah, that was very good.
Thank you for the follow. Kia Vega 05 earlier. Forgot to mention that. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And we have Nicarac versus Spirit. We got a TVT coming up. And a very good one at that.
But you didn't say it was TVT, did you?
Yeah.
Terran versus Terran?
Yep.
Oh, no. All right, well, I'm going to spark the blunt, but I will stay in to commentate.
All right.
Unless you want to kick me out, in which case that's fine.
You're all right.
I know literally nothing about Terran versus Terran.
That's why we need to get you in more, Flapjack.
The only thing I know about Terran versus Terran is you should make 3 Reapers and 2 Hellions and win the game.
Well, I mean, that's usually
they charge me
$8.
Yeah, you ever roll a blunt out of a Duchess?
Hang on 1 second. We are getting some lag. It's making a lot go.
It was $8. I was like, where the hell are you guys living? I was like, oh wait, this is Manhattan. Yeah, I guess it's $8.
Yeah, that sounds like Manhattan, but honestly,
and Ohio it was like $1.50. Crazy.
Yeah, that is insane, and its prices now today in general. Thanks for the follow, Rocky X.
Yo, thanks for the follow. Yo, guys, hype Dave Tessa. If you're new to the channel, fucking hit that follow button. That's Dave Tessa. This man carries the scene on his back. He does all the ESL shit. He does his own tournaments. He draws all the characters from the StarCraft community. Dude's cracked. Follow Dave.
Well, thank you, Flapjack. And I don't know why this is doing this to you. Bear with me. I'm going to fix something. This is bugging the shit out of me. Bear with me here. And thank you guys for dealing with this.
I'm doing it on my end. Maybe I'm fucking up.
No, it's me. It's 100% me. I wanted to get the all the fancy stuff to show up. I realize. What in the fuck?
There I am.
There you are, and I'm just getting some stuff.
Oh, you can maybe use shift click to like shrink the box
there's a lot of stuff.
so it's just green.
No, it's I have
after that,
more going on than that. What just happened? I already chromo keyed you. I should have done this before.
Blue-eyed zealot.
How you guys doing? And
what's up, fool?
Guys, give Flapjack a follow as well. I just gave you the link, and let's.
I'm eating the rest of this cheese stick.
Giddy up.
Oh my god, you said it was TVT. Fuck. All right.
There we go.
I'm gonna get comfortable. Let me get a pillow.
You're gonna get a pillow?
Yeah.
Thank you for the follow. Oh, Dennis. The cat is awesome. Yeah, it's his V2 model. He's a attractive gentleman. We try to get him to get on his camera from time to time, and he does.
You shut your dirty mouth.
And that said, I think I'm gonna order some. You got me to order some beverages for a little after.
I didn't do anything. No, don't make me make you drink just because I'm wasted.
No, I'm not. This is my own fault.
That's not me.
I shouldn't even be saying that. Chat. We're chilling like Roddy. Everybody's loving the cat. See, we just need to get you together with Dave. We're good. Guys, make sure you follow Flapjack. He does a lot of YouTube and YouTube watching kind of reaction.
Yeah, my stream sucks.
Masters, StarCraft player.
Yes.
No, your stream's pretty good.
Look, I
think it gets a little crazy when you get a little at the end.
Yeah, I know.
That's the only thing. That's the only criticism. What kind of beer do I get?
Hey, you're right though. You're right.
Which
You know what?
Get.
A real friend will tell it to you straight, Dave, and that just goes to prove you're a good pal.
Dude, you two guys, this is one of my best buds, Mr. Flapjack here. Honestly, on Twitch, there's so many of you guys I like, but Flapjack and Yeti and Chicken Man and a few other you guys. Actually, there's a lot of you guys.
Dude, I'm wearing my dude. Seriously, right now, I'm not even joking. Right now, I'm wearing my Dave Testa T-shirt and my Chicken Man hoodie. I'm not even joking.
And if you guys like my artwork, which he won't show up for a second, you can see some of this here. You should check out my merchandise. It is pretty stupid, and I need to make new merch.
Dude, it's sick. You get the sticker pack. It's worth. Buy that shit.
All right, guys. But again, we're gonna get into our next game. We're blabbing on here. I apologize.
Oh wait, I want to know how OSC points work with the rest of the thing.
All right, so OSC,
I don't understand how OSC points interact with. Like,
let's take a moment to tell everybody what the Online Sports Championship is. It has been around for quite a while.
Yeah.
And shout out to Eddie for doing all God's work for us, talking about putting tournaments on. They put on tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars of tournaments since they've been starting. But they actually work with other people. So you figure Storm opens, Exxon Cup before, Cock of the Walk, the Chicken Man Testa opens, Apprentice Esports. There's a whole bunch.
All those. There's so many. Little Mac does some opens. Are those all OSC?
I smoke like 3 packs a day now. I smoke about a pack a day. Sometimes a little more, but today, I don't know why I shouldn't be doing that McMaster. But yeah, this is all OSC tournaments. Vulcan Cup, even formerly Legion Cup, gives OSC points as well to our amateur players and amateur / semi-pro. That said, I'm going to order some beer and we're going to go on with our next spirit, Nicarac versus next spirit, our next match.
Our next beer! We are going to go on with our next beer.
Guys, I'm also a little congested.
Cheers.
Cheers indeed. We're having a good time tonight, and this is a special event. Thank you guys for the turnout. Keep up the good work streaming. Yeah, I've spent countless amounts of money in StarCraft over the last couple years, and honestly, in the last couple months, I regret some of it because I've been out of work. So guys, if you want to support the stream, smash that subscription button if you get an extra Prime sub laying around, got some donations, or if you're interested in getting HelloFresh, if you order it with the link, would greatly appreciate it in the code. Anyway, Flapjack and I are going to get into game number 1 of Nicarac versus Spirit. Sorry, Flapjack. And sorry, chat. We had to do all the promo, all the buzz. If you want to help out OSC, real quick, ! OSC right here. Memberships start at $5 a month, and anybody can play. They even have some... You get points for participation. It's good stuff. And you can play against some of your favorite players. Anyway, Flapjack, you want to go on here to this epic TVT?
Yeah, let's do it.
You want to do your... You can go take a break. Go take a break.
No, I was going to ask if we're obligated to cast the TVT. If we can just like skip to a different match.
No, I have to cast it. We're casting it
all.
All
right, let's do it then. Let's do it.
You can take a break if you want to. Please leave your camera on if that's cool. But just like...
Yeah, no problem.
You can step out, smoke, do what you got to do, and I got it if not too, and you can just hop in whenever. Just hop in whenever you want. You're in the game, so I'll just need you for game 2. That's all I
speaking about being in the game, we got a guy in the game right here. It's a red Terran player. In the top right-hand corner,
Out there, Jerry, and I'm
I believe representing System Gaming, it's Nicarac.
And his opponent in the bottom right. Give it up for Kaiser Esports Spirit in the blue. And thank you, Spaceface, for the 100 biddies. I really appreciate you. Spaceface Raptor.
Yeah, I've been watching some of Spirit's games lately. This guy is a fucking beast.
Oh,
I don't know as much about Nicarac, but Spirit is fucking mean, dude. he is really, really good. So excited to see what he pulls out in this TVT.
I'll be honest, yeah, he's one of the best Terran players in Europe. But that said,
the man's like diabolical.
Nicarak is a very underrated Terran player. He has won. He's won a good amount of my tournaments with some pretty big upsets. He has beaten Max Pax. He pulls his weight pretty well in a lot of tournaments, actually. So it should be a spicy one.
Are you saying that Nicarak is not the underdog in this match?
Oh no,
he is about even.
No, he is the underdog, I'd say, but I'd say
I felt like he was too. Okay, yeah.
You're spot on the money. Spirit is the favorite, but Spirit looks like he's setting up for a little more standard, a little more conservative opener, I'd say. He's not going double gas, which you standardly do in TBT. Nicarak going for the Scout, and yeah, he's going for a Reaper fast expand in TBT. That's a bold move.
Yeah, into Reaper Factory here from Nicarak. So we might even see that kind of like 2 Reaper, 2 Hellion, 3 Reaper, 2 Hellion push from a red Terran player here, whereas Spirit bravely going for the CC on the low ground.
And the voice of chat casting.
Yeah.
Which is scouted immediately. Awesome. So Nicarak kind of knows the position he's playing out of here. I wonder if he doubles down. Is he gonna make a reactor right after this Reaper, you think?
Yo, Blue-Eyed Zealot. Thank you for the 500 biddies. I'm gonna have to count stuff up. We might actually put stuff forward toward. I do have some subathon goals, but we might put some stuff forward to make things spicy when I start that.
Dave, you have the best community ever, man. Civet John, fucking Blue-Eyed Zealots out here. McMaster, what's up, guys?
I think some of them are out here for you. I should actually mention that you're casting with me and the tweet after between this. Spice up. Anyway, we've been talking. That was my fault for holding us all up, guys. And that said, we're gonna have a very defensive position from Spirit. He's got a Logron bunker, kind of almost playing like it's not TVT, just with a 1-1-1 opener probably. He might do something cheeky like a 2-on-1, which we see him do, but no, he's just opening 1-1-1. He's gonna have a very good economic lead, Flapjack.
Yeah, I feel like this bunker makes a huge difference. I mean, we're seeing 2 more Reapers, Liberator and Hellion coming out, so Nicarak has the potential here to put on more pressure, right? This bunker is such a problem. Like, if you can get the Liberator, just like sneak around the back, maybe pull the Marines out, then there's a chance, but I mean, yeah, Spirit's just loaded more Marines into this bunker. It's just a good position.
Well,
run by potential. I mean, he's going to lift those supply depots. There's no shot, right?
Well, Flapjack, let's just put it to you this way, because you said you're not so much a TBT guy. That said, this was scouted, and it's kind of like in PvP if you go 1 gate expand. Let's just look at this situation. So he's trying to kind of do a little bit of a cheekier, aggressive opener.
Right.
Kind of a cheese, if you will, to punish the greed. But there's going to be a Cyclone out already, and I think this is just taking Nicarak more time, or he's got to get a lot of damage done, or this is over.
Yeah. And you're right. He even went further. He made a 3rd Hellion. He's got, what, 6 Reapers?
Yeah, he's just now getting his natural. But it's TVT. Anything's possible.
This is quite the dive. And this bunker means a lot. So let's see what happens.
Oh, yeah. Look at these Reapers and Hellions going right in. But the Liberator is going to force the Cyclone out of the fight, Flapjack. And this is just Marines and SCVs fighting Hellions and Reapers.
Right. I think he was almost, like, clicking so fast. The Hellions actually didn't fire there until, like, the 3rd time he tried to attack move. But the Cyclone's here, locks into a Reaper, and that kind of shuts down the instant aggression.
Well, you're saying it shuts down this like nothing happened. We got 20 workers and counting going down. I would say
you're right.
That was.
How did he lose that much? I didn't realize he lost that much.
Well,
goddamn.
I don't know what you were looking at, but I was looking at. If you want to check, you can follow my camera too. If you press Control Shift L, and then, but just to see what I was covering. But yeah, there was a lot of aggress. Like you said, he actually got a nasty run by in the natural, and the Cyclone being out of position for the Reaper, or for the Liberator rather, did a lot. And our Spirit's just trying to push with a tank, a Raven, a Cyclone, and 3 Marines, Flapjack.
Alright, let's see what Nicarak can do about this. Siege Tank looking to get in position. I don't know what I was looking at either, Dave. I swear to God, I was looking at the same fight. 20 SCVs, I somehow did not realize that there was that much. Cyclone trying to intercept, but this Raven giving the high ground vision. That's a dead reactor.
What are you using for an observer interface? It's probably.
I'm just clicking around.
No, I'm saying WCS or you using the default by any chance?
Oh, I think I'm using WCS.
Okay.
I did see 20 SCVs dead after you mentioned it, but I just wasn't looking at that part of the screen. I'm a bad guy.
No, you're fine. You're just a little tipsy. Speaking of tipsy, we got some beers that come in for after, which I shouldn't be doing at all. But anyway.
Liberator gonna zone out. Cyclone duel. Blue Cyclone loses. Small win for Nicaract here, who might be holding on 2 bases here. Kinda seems like it.
Counter Liberator. That's pretty spicy. And Army Supply in favor of Spirit. After this, the beauty of TVT, but 3 Raven opener could be pretty nice. He's gonna have to maybe use an auto turret to take care of this to get that mining back, Flapjack. Because now Spirit's caught back up on workers.
And still getting one more. Ravens fly over, shoot away this Liberator. In the middle of the map, tanks, Marines fighting Viking tank. I don't know who wins this.
Yeah, he lost the tank, but the auto turret coming in clutch. Oh, the Viking just lives from Spirit. That's crazy. So it's going to be able to get some...
No! It gets sniped by the auto turret. And the second auto turret is still getting damaged.
Wait, does it get some on the tank? Nope. Tank outranges the auto turret. The more you know. Oof,
I know nothing except that this is a scrappy game and the supplies are about even.
Yeah, Army Supply obviously in favor of Spirit. Certainly a rough engagement for Nicaract, though, as the tanks fought the siege tank in the landed.
Right now, there's the advantage. When these two Vikings pop, the advantage is going to flip because Spirit will no longer have air control. Unless more Vikings show up.
Well, that said, it's going to be more tanks. But they're actually getting a lot of damage. They're going to kill a tech lab, got the reactor. That's going to certainly be annoying for Nicaract.
Yeah, for Nicaract, for sure.
Ooh. Spirit is going to clean up one of the Vikings. He does have even Viking control. Ravens are really low on energy. I don't think this was... Oh, he does have enough for an auto turret, but he's going to lose a Raven. Potentially. That's so not worth it.
That kind of evens things up. Oof. Yet again. Spirit coming in, trying to pick off another Raven with these Vikings.
Well,
he's going to get it.
One thing to note, we got a little bit of F2 from Nicaract, it looks like, as he loses the other Raven. And, oh my god, Spirit now is a good tank position. This is what I was getting at with that F2.
But there's not really any bio here. It's just tanks.
No, all Nicaract
What a weird fight.
No, all he had to do was siege the tanks. He does have the faster 3rd CC. That's what Flapjack. He had to just have siege tanks, and these 2 tanks right here would have just died. Or forced a retreat. Oh, that was a bit of a throw from Nicaract.
Now as the Marines stem in, this is kind of bad for Spirit.
Yeah.
He's gonna lose 2-3 tanks! Dude, Nicaract with a huge play at the 3rd base.
Well, still.
Meanwhile, Vikings still going to work.
Yeah, they are not going to deny this 3rd. They've taken a beating, Flapjack, from this faster stem from...
Dude, that flipped so quickly. Spirit was in control, and then it just immediately snapped back.
Yeah, TVT, the leading cause in male pattern baldness, folks.
You don't even play Terran.
Well, I have it, but I didn't say that. It doesn't mean the leading cause. Anyway, Spirit just now getting his 3rd CC, landing on location. But there was so much lost mine. I know, I am. I'm just we're casting flat. I know you're a little drunk. I know we're hanging out, brother.
What?
I'm just saying, I'm just doing a little casting. It's my job.
Who said that?
Sometimes. It's one of my jobs.
Dude, Nicaract's trying to push out. Double medevacs and Marines. What do you think? Does he have a shot here? I mean, there's a tank in position.
Yeah.
Maybe if he picks up, flies around.
Oh, man.
Making moves.
Mainlining Cobra Venom? What are you guys talking about in chat? We can sidetrack a little bit, Flapjack. I'm just saying. I was like, hey, now.
Hey,
you're fine with it. I'm like, I was like, can we Can we ixnay on the Alding Bay? I mean, I could be Creighton Olsen. It could
I'm
be
sorry.
worse. It could be worse.
Hey, I love you, Dave. I think you're good looking.
I mean, hey, like, you thermal and I get along great, all right?
You have a girlfriend. I mean, I don't even have a girlfriend, bro. You're doing great.
Anyway, Army supply in favor of Nicarac.
Hell yeah, let's go.
I was gonna say
do you think they
there's so
take on
much
the rocks
happening.
here? Or do you think it's go around it? There's
Yeah, he's just gonna go around. This is very defenseless on the natural.
Wait, yeah, he's actually hitting the soft spot of the defense here. This could be very good for Nicarac if he can get the siege up.
Before the siege, he forces a cancel, and he's gonna take it.
This could be really good.
Oh my God, the battle
But
is crazy.
he doesn't have air control. Oh, it doesn't. Dude.
Nicarac
GG.
takes game 1 with a first.
That was good.
Man,
That was fun.
that was
TBT isn't that bad, I guess. GG.
Flapjack coming in with the layman TBT stuff. I gotta pay attention to my Instacart here. Not that it's anything important, but I have to meet
You're
the person.
artosis and I'm tasteless, right? I'm just the color commentary.
Yeah, we're just
You're the
doing
guy
our
who
thing.
actually knows stuff.
That's debatable.
I don't know shit.
I just I'm not a caster. I just play one on daytime and nighttime TV in all time zones.
All time zones at the same time.
Yeah, well,
Huge.
I mean, my streams have been long enough where I've been streaming it every time in a favorable
There are,
time.
dude,
for...
Dave, think about this. There are cables running under the Atlantic Ocean right now, carrying this signal to somebody in Europe. I mean, it's true.
To Europe, to Australia. Where are you all from?
You guys
chat?
know about those crazy internet cables under the oceans that carry these transmissions? This shit is
Yeah.
wild, bro.
Yeah. Welcome, Nemesis, too. And guys, we're gonna be moving on here in a bit. Apologies for the stuffed upness here. Good to see.
Hey, we're not scuffed. We're fucking pristine over here.
No, my nose. I'm talking about. You're doing fine, just fine.
You're
Flapjack.
amazing, Dave. Your nose looks a little stuffy, but you're good.
No. Yeah, I might actually take a minute in between the next one, but we're gonna get on to.
You want to take a sec?
We're gonna get on to game number 2. Yeah, actually, if you guys don't mind too, Flapjack, if you want to hold down the fort here for a minute, I need a moment before we get on to game 2. We're gonna have to take one as my order comes in too after. But yeah, thank you guys.
Oh, is that happening?
Yeah, I just need just a few minutes to take care of this. I need to take some stuff for the congestion here.
All right, do that, and I'll hold down the fort.
Thank you.
All right, sick. Nice. So you watched the Dave Testa stream. We're casting some god awful TVT bullshit. And I'm your host, Flip the Flapjack. I'm just gonna play some songs through my phone, through my microphone for you guys. Yeah. Hey, shut up! Quiet, you! Wait, that wasn't the song I thought it was. That song is good, though. I'm not mad at it. Oh, wait, I remember now. The song sounds even worse. Try this one.
Well, that's a cat smoking a cigarette and a Dave smoking a cigarette. You ready for game 2, Flapjack?
Oh yeah, I'm good. Let's go.
Let's fucking go. Welcome,
I'll
Nemesis.
turn off that racket.
Nah,
All right.
Your racket's fine. Thank you for holding down the fort, and thank you guys for hanging out too. We all appreciate it.
Just 2 cats smoking cigarettes. That's the truth.
Yeah.
That is what this stream is.
2 cats.
Hey, maybe I should open StarCraft so I can see you inviting me to the game. There we go.
All good. No worries. No worries. We're just chilling. Hopefully Eddie thinks this is okay when he catches this because you know, we're having some fun here. We're just we're gaming. All right, we're
gaming.
We're gonna get into game number 2. With that said,
Let's go.
and neither of us know the outcome to this, by the way, because the results don't get called until they are cast.
How would I have ever known?
Oh my gosh, Nicaractus is supposed to be helping you quit. That's so true. Well, you want to do the honors?
Speaking of helping us quit, this guy's trying to quit winning games, but he can't because he's up 1-0 in this series. The Red Terran in the top right, representing motherfucking Psystorm Gaming. It's Nicorrect.
And his opponent in the bottom left.
Playing Protoss?
Give it up for our Protoss player.
Wait, am I high?
Changing it up? No. It is Spirit playing Protoss, taking an open rainer. Chat, this doesn't happen.
What the fuck?
Thank you for the follow, GM Bartender. I love you.
He definitely was playing Terran before. Wow, now this is more fun to cast. Hell yeah.
Now, this is now crazy. We have an off race and we have a proxy Rax. Let's
Shut up,
fucking
Doug
go.
Cutler. Let's go. That's sick. Okay, we have a proxy Rax?
We have a proxy.
Okay, one
Rax.
gas.
This looks like it could
One gas here.
There's only one. I think this is just gonna be a Reaper and a Psych Out with 2 gas. It's gonna be 1/1/1 Flapjack with a Reaper opener.
Okay, but there's no barracks at home. So if Spirit's Probe gets over here and sees that there's no barracks at home, that is huge warning signal. So will Nicorrect put down a second barracks? Even now, the probe could scout that the timing is weird. So
oh no, he's just
there's
gonna go
no
on with
way to hide. This is something. It's gonna be Marauders, you think?
No.
Second base goes down before the scout, so that's pretty brave from Spirit here.
This is European TV.
Double gas. Okay, what's the reaction?
The reaction is
Cybercore.
He's just gonna get a core. He's gonna play pretty normal macro game. It's just 1/1/1.
Second gas.
He knows what's up. Yep, he's got the Bunker Reaper. I've never seen Spirits Protoss, so this is crazy, guys.
Does he know what to do against this? I guess is my feeling.
Yeah, I want to message Spirit, but I don't think I have his contact. I do in Twitter, but
you would think either a second gate or an immediate Robo or Stargate. So
no,
what's
he's
the
gonna
play?
go.
So he's gonna get a Stalker.
Yeah, he's just gonna get a couple Stalkers out, and he's gonna try to get a shield battery. Yeah, for the bunker anyway. But we still don't know what's gonna happen from Nicorrect. Nicorrect can do something cheeky with an armory, of course. He could just do like a Hellion into Widowmine drop. We'll see what happens. It all depends on how our Protoss player reacts. But he's opening pretty safe. We've been unable to get a shield battery, Flapjack. That's the scarier thing.
Yeah, this isn't looking great for.
Oh, but the Reaper's
this is looking great for Spirit right now.
We need to see a cancel. A cancel.
No.
Yeah, that's a dead.
Nope.
Calling it dead.
I mean, it's hovering. It's hovering at like 5 HP. That was a snipe.
Nicorrect with the micro Flapjack. What good's his Nexus if you can't mine out of it? This is a main race versus an off race in chat. Let's fucking go. This doesn't happen. I mean, I've not seen it happen. We've been seeing more people off racing. Like, I want to see more of that in tournaments.
Man, we're trying to get this shield battery up, but it's
I think Raiders
well, maybe now.
What do you think, Flapjack?
There's already mines on the way. The starport is done. Medevac is on the way. I mean, Nicorrect is looking like they're in a very good position. That being said, if this is held off...
Oh, the juke! Look at this! The Reapers! 2 of them split off!
Yeah, 2 Reapers in the main, so now it takes attention off the bunker. 3 probes go down. Dude, Nicorrect is everywhere.
Dude, I love this. from Nicarac. He's going for the
I
armory
hate playing
behind
against this, but I love what I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful to see.
This is extremely annoying play.
Yeah, I'm
from
not even gonna
Nicarac.
get started. I've literally been saying things that I should not say on stream against bullshit like this.
It is. It's absolute shit, and it's amazing.
But it's amazing play.
Nicarac's pulling it off. One of my jumps going across. I do believe these stalkers are gonna see that. So if Spirit's paying attention, there's a good amount of stalkers coming across, and because we're making Widowbites, we don't have tanks. We don't have Liberators. There's nothing here to defend. Wait a second.
Phoenix, only one, but
Wait a second. This could be really, really bad for our Terran player.
yeah, it is.
This
looking,
is not looking good.
Well, what's rough for Nicarac though, or sorry for our Protoss player is it's only one Phoenix out.
No, the mines in,
And
bro.
close
No.
Widow mines, no
We
Oracle.
got Brother Mines! Oh shit! No! No, dude.
Yeah.
This is a Protoss win. I don't know. That wasn't enough.
Well, I think Nicarac is taking advantage over the fact that, you know, he is a little bit the underrated player, or underdog player rather, in this matchup, but he knows how to exploit Protoss, and at the same time, Nicarac knew what he was doing, or sorry, Spirit knew what he was doing getting into this because of it, and my God.
Yeah.
The Terran
I mean, when
playing
you have,
Protoss.
I think you're right, Dave. Especially when you open like stalkers like this, like when you get Widow Mines as a response, it's like, okay, yeah, I ordered French toast and you brought me garlic bread. That's not what I wanted, but I mean, I'll take it. You know, I'm not like mad. And he could still win the game unless he loses these stalkers to mines,
and
which
the
he just
Phoenix.
did.
And the 6 workers. Nicarac,
Where
getting closer.
are we here? I mean, there's still mines in the main.
The factory is in
Liv
jeopardy.
coming in. No second base though from Nicarac.
This looks like the
He has to win.
anti-Wootsicle build. This is how
He's
you
got
get full Wootsicle
Yeah, this
out of a
is-
Protoss
yeah.
player.
Yeah, this is the tilt Woodstickle out of his fucking mind build. True. The Phoenix make this weird.
Yeah, this is starting to look
Yeah, I
in
think
favor of
the
Spirit.
worker count is just really gonna hurt Nicarac here unless this mine drop does miracles. But we're just now getting a second base.
I like the Oracle patrol pathing, but at the same time, is it gonna matter?
Hey.
It's out of energy, Flapjack. It's regaining some from Pulsar or a Rev
Oh,
tag.
that mine shoots into the
Whoa.
gas geyser. It gets no kills at all.
The probe killed it. The probes killed it. Actually, that was Spirit has such good micro. Honestly, his Protoss is pretty
that was
good.
a
This is
decent
just a
shot.
greasy build.
Actually, that last shot just even the worker count.
Ooh, Phoenix, unfortunately. The nice micro of
But-
that Widow Mine, by the way. It target flared the other Phoenix. I'm sorry, this is, guys, this is my buddy Flippa Flapjack. He's a cat streamer.
Another mine drop!
Yeah, this is...
Hello? Oh, the Oracle dies, the Stalker dies. No more detection, hello? That's
dear
so
Lord.
bad. Of course, the armor is finished. These mines are cloaked. Dude, Nicarac just doing everything
Yeah.
to get under the skin of Spirit, a fellow Terran. It's like, oh, you want to play Protoss? Look at how we annoy Protoss every game.
Yeah.
Try and do with it. And Nicarac kind of flex a little bit. 30 army supply to 9. It's looking all right.
No, I could just picture the talking between this, like before they started the game. Nicarac going, bro, you're playing with a race advantage here. Like, can you imagine the back and forth TV, Terran versus Terran banner? And Spirit's like, you bet you weren't expecting that one, buddy. And
Oh,
then
you think they
Nicarac's-
actually talk? It's not just like babies screaming?
Imagine
I was thinking like
Terran.
infants yelling.
Yeah. Oh.
Damn, them mines are really juicy though. I'm kidding. Terran's pretty sick. And hard to play, it's fair.
I
Also
mean,
OP.
yeah. I played
Love
against
Terran,
one
though.
guy I raged against.
I
and he-
respect Terran, you know.
Well, he
Third
proved my
players is a
point.
different story, but you know.
He proved my point. He had less APM than I did. He's a fellow OG. He whooped my ass, even with some questionable engagements. But I had questionable stuff too. Well, it was because of
Good
Widow
lifts.
Oh,
Good lifts. Okay. Spirit keeping any more damage from happening here is actually pretty important. I feel like Spirit has, they're going into Blink. I feel like it has to be either DTs or, okay, it is DTs.
Yep.
It has to be DTs or Disruptors.
Yeah,
those are your comeback mechanics as Protoss, and you can't just like I'll make charge and win. Like, no, that one.
Yeah,
you're behind.
DTs
There's
is
no shot.
This is so far behind third base or not. He's gonna have to make
DTs
decisions.
can be good though. DTs can always be good.
They can, but he opens Stargate and there's missile turrets. There's pretty good
Also,
defense.
it's Terran. But it's only a 2-base Terran. So maybe.
Wow, that was a Chad probe. It was scanned, revealed, scouted, and it's gonna drop a proxy for the DTs as Nicarak is more focused on the push and like, well, attack you, probe. We'll just kill this proxy after. Well,
got a couple Cyclones, couple Vikings, couple Marines. Heading across the middle map here, looking to get on the Protoss natural. There's a battery.
well, our Protoss player though, with a lot of scans being used, is going to Blink.
Tank remaining unsieged.
We got
Same time, Blink Stalkers heading across the map. There's a Phoenix spot.
Yeah,
And now we got 2 fights on the same side. This Nexus will die. On the other side, it's just Stalkers, man.
It's a
I think
base
they
train.
get cleaned up.
But Nicarak,
And Nicarak's, dude.
he 2-0s.
Whoa. Woo!
In a surprising upset.
Wow. Holy
Because of a
moly.
surprising plot twist. Yeah, I still don't have a Wood Skull command. I feel bad. But hey, I never have time. I put enough time into shit. I'll have it eventually. I'll surprise you guys.
What else is there? What else is finer, Dave, than sipping back an ice cold 16-ounce Bud Light, watching video games with your
Ice
pals?
cold. That's where you're wrong, pal. This is piss warm.
You gotta slam it then.
We got some more, and I ordered way too much than I should have.
What do you mean way too much?
No,
You're too much. Your personality is too much.
I'm not. Yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna say that on stream. We're not gonna care. We're gonna go with it. Because we're
having fun.
I'm just.
And we're already here. We just watched a TVT. I mean, shit.
Well, now we're on to a ZBZ. Speaking of off-race
Oh,
matchups,
man.
I'm fine with this one. I'm fine with this one. I mean, you may not be, but I'm okay with this one.
It
is my second race.
Alright.
You're like, rip, date.
Zerg.
I think I need to spend more time. One of my sub goals is gonna be Terran.
Zerg's the only thing I like less than Terrans is Zerg. Jeez Louise!
Flapjack more demonstrating his player versus caster.
I'm a terrible person.
Give it up for Flapjack, by the way.
Hey, thanks for having me.
We're
having fun.
Hell yeah! But the thing is, I just want to say this: Flapjack has had more opportunities to cast, and that's just the key to casting is to cast more.
Hey, I'm trying to get in there more lately.
In his defense,
trying to volunteer.
In his defense, he's been busier than hell, working the theater, working the street corner, which is going to be my second job if I don't get back to work soon, guys. I'm going to be working the corner lot of McDonald's for cheeseburgers. Man's got to eat.
Yep.
To quote
I'm
Randy,
hustling,
to quote
bro.
Randy from the Trailer Park Boys, man's got to eat.
It's all fun and games until you're me and you're like, wow, I could barely make rent. Shit.
Yeah, you're there.
That's life, though. That's why I'm working more. It's okay.
Yeah.
At least I have work to get.
Yeah.
It sucks, but it's not.
I mean, honestly, I'm debating. You're gonna laugh, guys. Chad, I have to tell you too. If stuff doesn't work out when I get back, because of all sorts of reasons, you're gonna laugh at what I might look into getting into for work. Mat life, baby. Remote work. Huge pay cut to start out with.
Why don't you just
start out with.
Dave, I was thinking about this the other day, man. Like, you could do server admin for so many big companies. You wouldn't have to ever leave your house.
I'm so old and crusty though, because that's been the problem. I was
you gotta shave and look nice.
You guys have no idea. I used to be cracked back in the day. Nice. I still am for now. No, it's not looking nice. It's not that. It's
the interview, yeah. But you can do server admin. You have the skills.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. But anyway,
it's like 80K.
I gotta say,
do the server admin shit. It's easy too.
Yeah. I'm just keeping an eye.
My
on
homie
my...
does it. He's like, I get a call like once, like after you get set
trust
up.
me,
He's
dude,
like, I get a call every now and then.
Yeah.
And I get paid 80K a year.
Well, it depends on the gigs. It's easy in the availability stuff and whatever. But yeah, I forget my my skills. It's been that long where I'm out where I'm like, wow, I actually may be rusty.
So you gotta brush back up.
Yeah, but the thing is, I may be that rusty. But what I do is usually I've been an IT generalist, if you will. But realistically, people outside my pay grade usually would look to me for advice left and right for even in the field. Lo and beknownst to you guys, this idiot that you guys watch on Twitch actually has been the go-to guy. But I have a lot of options, and I should, if it really comes down to it, if COVID didn't happen right here, I am debating taking the risk of going not just full-time streamer, but kicking on my business again, because that is another option. I do have a business, and it's going to be a lot of wet. I'm sure I've lost so many customers because I've just not done it.
Full-time Dave, though?
Because I was hoping to be just, we got to a point where Twitch was my side hustle. I've been working in my job for 15 years, and I haven't lost it yet, but I'm just out. I'm out of work, and it's feels bad, man. And I feel like now I'm exploiting that. Anyway, we're getting on to stuff other than this. I'm going to get so much shit from this VOD, but who cares? We're having fun. We are having fun.
Delete the VOD.
Nah,
well, we can't.
I can picture Eddie is mauling right now because he's probably like, Dave from OSC. Because we're doing everything but talking about the games or casting the games. But we're having fun. We're giving you guys some filler. We're catching up with chat.
We casted the shit out of those games. I'm not hearing that.
Go back to the mustache.
All right, let's watch the ZVZ.
All right, we gotta watch the ZVZ. All right, hold on. I'm trying to alt tab some shit here. Why can't
I'm
I
at
see?
the OSC.
All right. Anyway, we're gonna go on to game number 1 of Rattata versus BioIce.
Oh shit!
And let's heckin' go. This is a good one.
What do you know about these players? I know the names, but I actually can't put strategies to the names. Isn't Rattata more macro and BioIce is dirtier?
You don't watch a lot of tournaments, do you?
I watch a shit ton of tournaments. I just ignore the Zerg players because I dislike them.
So you're like Sal then, and all the Terran streamers and the Zerg stream. There's some Zerg. I give Zerg credit because they will watch.
What you thought about the match?
They will watch Protoss streamers and they will watch Terran streamers. But I'm surprised to hear that from you, Flapjack. Usually Zerg and Protoss are good at watching the other races. Guys, confirm Flapjack is a StarCraft racist. Anyway, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Eternal Empire, representing Good Game Gaming, it is Rattata in the blue. I had to give you some shit for the hair comment.
They're in the top right. I mean, I won't even tell you what race they are because they're so despicable. But it's a Zerg player. It's BioIce. Representing Sidestorm. Poggers.
Yeah, sorry, chat. We're scaring some of you guys away. You're like, are you guys actually going to do this?
But Dave, help me out because I actually don't know the ZVZ matchup. What do you think about these two players and how they're going to play this?
Well, right now, let's take a look at what was happening.
No, just like in general. Like,
like,
is Rattata more likely to cheese? Is BioIce more likely to cheese? What do you think about these two guys in this matchup?
Rattata is more likely to cheese or bring out some cheeky builds, but it is ZVZ. BioIce is just a very solid player. I feel like he's the more predictable player. Rattata has done some upsets in DreamHack, by the way, too. So he is a very cracked player who plays in well, both these guys actually play in a lot of open tournaments and stuff. Other than OSC, both of them historically have been playing in a lot of my tournaments at different hours. Rattata's like a tournament grinder. He's not upgraded to Raticade yet, though. I just want to point that out to everybody.
Why do I feel like BioIce is like Baneling busting everybody? Am I just making that up in my mind?
Now Flapjack too. You may be thinking of, Baneling busting in ZVZ. Yeah, ZVZ I can see that a little more. But usually BioIce is, he's a very Ling Bane player. So that's up his alley, like saying ZVP a bit. But he's not really a cheeser. He's a pretty, he has his own style, right? He's kind of like a fast +1 melee guy, but like he is certainly not a very cheesy player. But Rattata has a lot up his sleeve, and he used to be known as Vanya. For those of you that remember Vanya, or if you're just coming in, because sometimes people just tune into StarCraft randomly and it's been a long time. He formerly was known as Vanya some time back.
They've mirrored each other's builds up till now.
Yep.
Rattata made 2 extra lings, so we'll see if that makes any difference.
Yeah,
But they've basically done the exact same thing up to now.
Yeah, a little more delayed third from BioAce, but interestingly enough, Rattata
And
still
slightly more
had the
delayed
faster
Bailey
third.
Nest there.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think he was just droning a little bit more. No, and he's actually behind a drone. Something happened. Maybe he was the Ling Micro. Maybe something slipped up here in the build, I feel like, for... no, actually, that was... BioAce is the one leading on the workers. My mistake. Rattata has been... I think he has something up sneaky up his sleeve.
Yeah, he might have something sneaky up his sleeve. We'll see here as the Overlords make out in the middle of the map.
Oh, look at this. We had internet problems.
Maybe a little pause,
I just want to point out, you want to know who the upset was? It was Rattata versus a laser. And Rattata actually won against a laser.
Dude, there's been so many upsets in the last 3 days. That's so crazy, man. That's so crazy. Honestly, this is kind of nice, though, because it does sort of breathe a little bit of fresh life in SC2 to have these like up-and-comers start to fuck up the established players.
I kind of call
It's actually kind of nice to see.
I've actually called
And
this
I don't know if
for
you've
a
been
while.
watching DreamHack for the last 2 days, but dude, there's been several upsets. So good.
Yeah, I mean, exactly, guys. Make sure you're
Anyway,
watching
this
DreamHack.
game, though, sorry. This one Baneling does keep the lings from getting through the wall, but...
Well, did you
Zerg,
see what, more notably, did you see what happened? The third hatch fell.
Something, Zerg.
But
Oh,
look
he did
at-
lose the third hatch.
But at the same
You're
time,
right.
Rattata lost 7 lings, or drones behind this. So Rattata is committed more to a cheesier kind of play. BioAce is kind of going to try to retake his third, but he's set up with, he's going into a Roach Warren. He's got his double Evo. He's building spines. I kind of like BioAce's position if he could just buy time. And he's scouting a link. No, I don't like this position at all. He just lost all his lings, running them into Bane's Flapjack.
Yeah, that was
And his
rough.
queen's
That
on
was
the
rough.
wall. His queen, oh my god.
Queen gets back, but
There's already
20 supply
roaches.
difference now. Roaches are here.
Yeah, a little anti-timing for BioAce in game
Horrible,
1.
horrible pain.
Yeah, when you're running
And
banelings
Bane.
into roaches, you know something's
Maybe
wrong.
the spine's finished, maybe?
Oh, but the spines busted by the Banes. This could just be
Yeah,
over.
so much for that. And more Ling reinforcements coming in here from Rattata. BioIce trying to hold
GG.
on. 27 wickets, and it's over.
GG. And yeah,
GG. GG. Good job.
shopping shortly. I hope I'm not missing anything. I'm gonna take a look at my phone just in case. Guys, we're gonna go on to game number 2 in just a moment. And Rattata comes in with a cheeky build, as we called it.
Yeah,
Man,
man,
I
that
spent
was
too
sick.
much time bullshitting. Sorry about that. We did scare some viewers away. I'm trying to see this. Oh, yeah, you're not. Oh no, you're on the screen. Trying to see Discord
Is
mess-
your delivery there?
No, not yet. I'm keeping an eye on it, but something kind of glitched out here. Ooh, we lost you. Wait, oops. Wrong window covered. All right, now I see the issue. Ripperino, we're gonna... Hold on, we gotta get Flapjack on his own window. Now it's showing our messages are whispering sweet nothings to each other. Thanks for the follow, Cello Pie. And guys, make sure you check out Flapjack
Ugh, my feeling.
on... Are you watching porn while we're doing this? Oh no, it's a song.
What?
We can hear your music for a second. Yeah, we can hear your...
You thought that was porn?
This is Flapjack. Well, no, I
My
heard something.
man hears a female voice. He's like, "Oh, is that porn?"
No, what was being said in the timbre of the voice, it did not sound. It was certainly not singing for a second.
Xtube, Red Hub.
Guys, this cat really likes smoking, and
They're all the same.
Oops, I gotta move this too. My face is green from the green screen. Anyway, that being said, we are gonna be moving on to game number 2. Awkward moment, but is it?
What's
It's just the
awkward
reality.
about it?
Nothing's awkward about it, Flapjack. And the only thing awkward about it is you're frozen now, so it looks like we have a cat jerking off.
If you don't watch other people have sex, I don't even know what to tell you.
Hey, and a Renegade raid real quick. Shout out
Hey,
to
Renegade's
Renegade.
here. Nice.
Speaking of people
Yeah,
I
what up,
cast
Yeti?
with, there is
Renegade?
Yeti and Renegade. Yeti, I gotta get those profiles from you. Yeti's gonna be yet another ESL co-caster with me, by the way, Flapjack, like you. And actual Renegade main ESL caster, guys, make sure you're following Renegade as well. Thank you for the raid, Ren. I'm sure you were doing Vulcan Cup. I'm curious to hear the results. With me is Flapjack, guys. Welcome new people in here, folks from Renegade stream. And we are going to be going on to BioWize versus Rattata game 2. You ready, Flapjack?
Game 2. Let's go.
And my cat decided to do a cameo in the background.
Nice. What up, Charlie?
Well, we got a cat casting, so...
I already forgot who won the first game. Who won the first game?
It was Rattata.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Right. Duh.
Anyway, moving on to game number 2. You want to do the honors?
Do I feel the honor? I do. I feel it deep in my loins. We're up here looking at the guy who just won the last game. Will he win this one, this best of 3? It's our blue Zerg player, Rattata.
And his opponent in the bottom left, representing Psystorm Gaming. Give it up for BioWize in the red. I think he can come back. I have hopium. We saw an upset 2-0, by the way, guys, of Spirit versus Nicarac. Spirit off racing his Protoss in game number 2, which is crazy. A little bit unprecedented.
That was wild. Fun games, though, to cast for sure.
Oh, yeah. Like, that was definitely a bit of a caster's treat for both of us, I think. Because that just doesn't happen too often. Ooh, hatches go down at the same time.
Look at the similar to game 1 here.
But that was like identical time. That's pretty funny. It was like BioWize had his drone waiting, and Rattata sent his down, and they were at the exact moment. Pull before gas.
Yeah, basically the same moment here as well.
I don't know. Pull before gas from BioWize. I think he's gonna play it a little safer. Is probably why just a hair safer, because Rattata, from Rattata actually. Nah, he's gonna be aggressive. We know he's gonna be aggressive, Flapjack. It's Rattata.
You would think, but I mean, I don't know if the way that last game went. Maybe like go straight into roaches, skip link speed. We'll see here. The Banelings did help out on the defense in the last game. We'll see if Banelings are part of this one. I mean, you kind of expect that, right?
Well, it's ZVZ.
But, you know, ZVZ is so funny, though, because it's like, if you go Ling speed, you counter it with Banes or your own Ling speed, but then you can also go Roaches to counter the Banes. So it gets, like, kind of murky, and, like, if you can hold for, like, a minute versus Ling Bane, all of a sudden Roaches are better, but...
it's a little bit situational. Usually you have, if it's a macro game, you're going to have the Ling Bane wars either way. You can go into a Bane cheese. Rattata going for a fast Evo chamber and going into +1 roaches. This won him a game against the laser. Actually, he goes for a fast 10. Actually, that wasn't DreamHack. Renegade and I just casted it. And gets you, I was timed out on ESL mainstream for 2 hours today for basically saying, holy shiz, Geralt won versus Showtime. And I was timed out for 2 hours.
Dude, I was timed out on ESL today as well.
But I was timed out, and I cast it on the B stream for DreamHack, guys.
Yeah, you were. What the fuck?
And I was timed out
that
on the
Automod's out of control.
And on the B stream, I was timed out for writing the single letter G because there was a 1G from Bly. And I just repeated the 1G and it timed me out. It was a quick timeout on that one, but 2
Okay.
hours on the main one.
Mine was
the game. Yeah, well, go
Dude,
on, go on,
mine
go
was
on.
fucked up though, because Zombie Girl was talking about like Wings of Liberty and talking about Jim Raynor, and she was like, "Oh, Jim Raynor was like a functioning alcoholic or whatever." And then what I typed was, she said something about Jim Raynor and like downing the whiskey or whatever, and I was like, "Yeah." And then Tychus's mask closed with his cigar like still lit inside it. You know, he gets like pinned into his like suit. You know, in Wings of Liberty, he's like bolted into the suit, right?
Yeah.
But he's like smoking a cigar inside there. But I
Yeah.
wrote the word mask, and I got timed out because I was spreading coronavirus disinformation because I
Yeah.
said the word mask.
Yeah, I think for mine it was shiz, but it said the N word for both of them for writing G and shiz. It said N word. It literally
like
just
that.
said. It literally said.
Wait, really? Like racial? Like
Yeah, it said
ooh.
N word was the reasons. All right, this is scouted by
Well,
BioWaste,
that's
but all he has is metabolic boost links against 9 +1 roaches. These are
yeah.
+1.
This is a
and 2
fight.
queens. He's got to buy time for these spines.
Good surround on the lings. A couple roaches here still gonna. Okay, the queens are a big deal here. He's out in the open though. These lings can't get in a surround, and they do on most of the roaches.
Oh my god, this is a better hold than a laser. This is
Yeah,
a
this
better
looks
hold than a laser.
Okay, for BioWise right now.
But my god, double spines have finished. We have Carapace started for BioWaste, and he's just going to follow up, but we have Carapace going down for Rattata in the back as well. So, going for another Evo for the wall, because he's expecting a link run by. But look at this surround again, Flapjack. This is absolutely beautiful
Good
play.
positioning again by BioWise, and he's gonna pick up a couple more key units here. There is +1 from Rattata, but I mean that was a great pickoff from BioWise. Keeping the game close, keeping it even here as the third base finishes up for our blue Zerg, a little bit behind BioWise.
No, BioWaste getting that third base behind this is really, that was a beautiful defense from our red Zerg player. That said, we do have 2 spine crawlers going across the map.
Which he
to the
kinda
third, like you
needs.
said. But Roachborn just finishing in +1 missiles for BioIce, who has Carapace first. So he's behind a bit, but I think he's going to catch up relatively quick. We got to see who goes. Oh, wait, he has the layer. Does Rattata have? Rattata doesn't have a layer, so he's going to have roach speed first, Flapjack.
Right? Yep, and that army value lead for Rattata is quickly vanishing. He is starting to tie it up economically. BioWaste just making units for the last couple minutes. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, this is still pretty even here.
Well, Flapjack, I may have to put the unfortunate thing. We may get into an awkward spot. My order's on its way, and
Go get your food, bro.
well, my beer. But that's
Or beer.
because I have to meet the person. Otherwise, it would just be sitting there. Ooh, Overlord's picked off by those Ravagers. And yeah, sorry guys, total pro cast tonight. I really hope I hope you guys aren't upset, but we're holding it down. Let's look at the army supply, Flapjack. Rattata with the army supply advantage. BioWaste just a couple worker lead. It's kind
Picking
of
up the
even
Overlord.
out, but the
With
plus
the
one.
biles, too. A little extra damage as they move out.
Ooh, and the Lings from Rattata, though, too. Gonna help with the surround and maybe forcing a little block. Oh, yeah. BioWaste ate some biles here.
Yeah, I don't know. BioWaste has a lot of roaches, but they're kind of clumped up and they're kind of eating biles.
Yeah, he needs a split. He doesn't split the right
Rattata
side.
has the +1 Carapace advantage here, and now as Ravagers push in, this is actually looking real bad for BioWaste.
GG.
GG.
Oh, Rattata takes it in a 2-0. My God.
GG. GG.
My God.
Well played, well played.
I think we're going to have to wait for a minute.
Yeah, go get your
Well,
stuff.
once the guy comes, or guy or gal,
That's what I'm saying.
gal, who's going to be here in a couple minutes, folks. I have to meet them because, you know, ID and such. Oh, wait, I just realized, too. Yeah, I keep a distance because of my COVID. I'm glad you're enjoying the cast, Duck Cuddler. Guys, if you're new here, smash the follow. And again, with me, oops, we're covering this up. We're going to be on to our next series just to tip the hat to what it is for not only chat, but for Flapjack.
Yeah, what do we have coming up there, Dave?
We have, and the drum roll, please. We have Max Pax versus Eric Fire.
Giddy up.
Ooh,
Hey,
be
thanks for
good.
the follow, Sleepy XZ. And guys, follow my buddy Flapjack here, the smoking cat.
Ugh, my feelings.
Wow, I have a transparent Serp Jan. That came out really cool, Flapjack. That's never.
That was actually sick.
transparent. But thank you.
You should keep it like that.
I don't know. Well, it's just on the. I have different scenes for different things at this
The
point.
Dark Templar.
Like I have a scene for OSC. I have a scene for ESL. I have a scene for, like, not just the sort. You know, not scenes. I mean, I actually have different.
You're disorganized, is what I'm hearing.
No, that's organized. I have profiles for ESL, for my main stuff, for Chicken Mantesta. I actually have whole sets of sources and scenes, so I can just click it for a certain event. Just follow me. I even have DreamHack set up, like pre-set up, all done the production, mostly. Yeah, there's more to it than that for DreamHack. But anyway,
Right.
Max Pax versus Eric Fire. We got a PvP and quite a good one, Flapjack.
Sounds
And
pretty
chat.
gross.
Gross? You're not looking forward to Max Pax versus Eric? Are we going to see it?
I'm absolutely looking forward to it. It's supposed to PvP. I mean, Max Pax has been kind of undisputedly the champion of PvP as of late, so it'll be interesting to see what Eric Fire tries to do against him. Max Pax basically, with the 1 gig expand, low count Stargate, has been holding basically everything. So it'll be interesting to see what Eric Fire tries to do against that. Sorry, I'm stuffing my face with the last of the
You're fine.
sandwich here.
We're just doing. That said, guys, I'm gonna be
Sweet
gone.
sandwich.
Flapjack's gonna be holding it down with his sandwich, with his lovely charm and intrigue, while I go meet this person, and I'll be right back.
We'll be right back. I know, I'm doing that on purpose. Hope you guys are having a good time. Foggers! Actually, wait. Where's that fucking song? Dude, I'm like so obsessed with this right now, and now you guys have to hear it because what choice do you have? What choice do you have? Not much! Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Oh! Oh! Oh, you guys are fucked now.
And I'm doing that stuff. What? What?
Music is cutting in and out. Well, nothing we could have done better here. That's what Dave would say. If Dave was here. God damn, I love cheesesteaks. What are you gonna do, you know? It's gonna happen again. This is that one.
And I am back. Yeah, what I was getting at with the music is it was just a little bleed, that's all. Flapjack in chat.
Huh?
No, I'm gonna zoom in as much as I like to show the kit. Cosmo Kramer. We got a 6 series. I'm gonna zoom in because I feel weird when I got this giant kit. There we go. Now Dave looks a little bigger on there. Like the zoom seems weird, you know. Where we had giant zombie grub as a meme on Twitter. And let me actually say, I'm gonna make a little tweet about this chat. Max Packs versus Eric Fire. Gifting with flip a flapjack. Max Packs versus Eric Fire. Coming up right now.
Right.
We're gonna ease into it because I know I was away. Left you stranded. You're like, this isn't even my channel. I'm here.
No, I just talked to the people, man.
Yeah. No, it's a couple guys
Nobody
hanging
said
out,
anything.
having fun.
Hmm? That was
So many
sick.
more Protoss now in StarCraft 2. This late into StarCraft. Yeah, actually it is. It's because all the Zerg players left and they those that stayed just pull their prima donna card because they're like, well, we're only playing things if you give us a lot of money. And if you have certain conditions met. Not all Zerg. The few that actually are Chads and play like Rattata and BioIce and Aristori. Shoutouts to them. Blue-Eyed Zealot. You don't agree with me? They're like... Alright guys, hang on. Pro Zerg players, and this is just my experience, love them to death. Raynor, we understand why, right? Flapjack, he's fucking goated. Cyril, we understand why.
Good.
Lambo, I'm sorry, bro. I try to message you on Discord every week when we have like $200 tournaments. At a time when ESL is cut to 400, when we were running weeklies every week, $200 tournaments, guys. I get the cold shoulder. It's a little bit of a problem here. You know what I'm saying? Who else? The Lasers, same thing. I'm gonna be bugging those bastards when we get money back in again. I'll be like, hey, we got money tournaments here. You only get $400 weeklies. You got like lesser of a lineup. You got less of a chance to play against tougher opponents. You don't gotta worry about upsets. It's good. And I'll be honest, that's why we're seeing these underdogs win Flapjack is because they play in these tournaments and they get good practice. And shout outs to Neeb and Max Pax and Estrella, who's played in one of mine, and who else? Gumiho and Bion. I gotta extra shout him out. He was playing it a lot at really hard times for these guys sometimes.
Yeah, man. Like,
But
lots of
Rattata.
those. I mean, Special too has played in a couple of these.
Yeah, Rattata and Mixu, a couple that are in special as Nina.
Yeah,
But I'm saying-
Percival in a few of these.
But I'm just saying on rough times. Yeah, Percival and Han Mono have been goats for how absolutely cracked they've been to put in the hours to play in the tournaments that we host. Same with the OSC stuff, whatever. But all these guys, it's usually the Europeans and the folks in Asia and Korea that are really putting in the hard work. That being said, we've been doing a lot of yapping. And thank you, Flapjack, again, by the way.
Hell yeah.
I'm sure he's drunk enough where he's going to be streaming music videos after. You know me, I'm going to be grinding.
Hell no,
for a
I'm going
bit.
to bed, man. I was up at 5 a.m. for work today. I'm fucking
Oh, damn.
shot.
All right, fair enough. And we'll make sure we shout you out some more. We're
Thanks,
getting into
buddy.
the game finally. Now that we're in here. But Gerald and Cristiano, Bion, Han Mono has. There's a lot of people that put in crazy hours. Bion definitely has, but he's been backing off for all the GSL and stuff. And I think even Percival just recently because of DreamHack and this. Let's get going, guys. Flapjack, you ready, bud?
Let's get it, baby. Let's go.
This is a lot of fun. I hope you're having fun at least too.
Oh yeah, bro. Chilling, watching video games, hanging out with my boys.
I want to see at least 5 of you guys follow Flapjack, by the way. I know he's not streaming on his stream right now, but follow Flapjack. He's got some commands here even.
Bruh.
My feelings.
It's true, I do have commands. Speaking of following commands, the man who will not show his face or play offline, but he's the master of the online tournaments. In the upper left-hand corner, a blue Protoss player. Possibly the best in Europe. It's MaxPax.
And his opponent in the bottom right, representing Alpha X. Definitely the underdog, but I've seen him do strange things lately. Give it up for, our red Protoss player. It is Eric Fire.
Fire.
Apologies again for my congestion. We're down to what feels like more like a really nasty cold, and that's it. Like just like a lot of sniffles and stuff. So I'm feeling some progress and improvement in the COVID.
Dude, check out these walls. Both players walling differently here.
Yeah. This is
but both have the pylon at the front. You see that?
Yeah, this is one where you're gonna go do
Is
the
that
high ground.
Good? I mean, I guess it gives you.
Yeah, it's cannon and rush
has to be,
defense on
'cause-
this map.
Yeah.
Yep, that is exactly what it is.
What's the advantage?
Eric fires one. Whoa, Eric fires going for cheese. That's why. He is all in, baby. He only has one probe
He's on 2 gate though. He's only on 2 gate.
Oh no,
That's not
there
all
is a
in
gap.
yet.
There's a gap, but he could. I think he's gonna close it. But I really don't like Eric Fire's wall. It's not an abomination.
It gives a longer run for the adept to go through. So I guess the pocket is back here.
Yeah, you can
between
block
the
it
cyber
with
and the
one,
second gateway.
Well, you can block it with one adept too, I guess. But like,
But
this is totally cheese. Look at
MaxPax's
this.
pylon gives you, I think, room for a shield battery on the low ground just behind the unbuildable plates.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this pylon that Echo Fire has, I don't think you can build a shield battery
Yeah.
there.
And MaxPax, of course,
So-
going one gate even on this map. This is a map because of the gap, the big, wide gap. Look at me being dirty
Also, it's
here.
Proxy Robo. Okay.
Yeah.
So Echo Fire is going basically one base all in here.
Yeah, potentially. More than likely, it's looking like. But you know, sometimes you can go. You can eke out a second sometimes, but I'm guessing he's gonna 3
I don't know,
Robo.
Dave. Two Stalkers, Proxy Robo. I don't know.
And Max
Seems
Packs on a
pretty
fast
all in.
expand. Yeah, it is pretty all in.
Max
But
Pax
this-
going for the Stargate. Of course, we expect this from Max Pax.
He scouts it. He scouts.
What?
Oh my God! Look at that cancel.
And he cancels.
Because I think the Stargate.
Okay, so now we're playing 4-gate. Now we're playing 4-gate.
Yeah, because the proxy's there. But 4-gate, the thing is you want that proxy gate. But we've seen some crazy shit in PvP lately.
This
At least I
could
have.
still work. What's going on with Max Pax? Okay, he's got a shield barrier coming in the neural line. He's getting an Oracle. Oracle, I mean, that'd be good for a counterattack, of course. There's no shield barrier in the mineral line of Agafire, but against just pure 4-gate. But this, of course, this Adept will see that.
Yep.
See the hard one. And Max X probably can put down 2 more shield barriers right now.
Yeah, that was
Yep,
a-
there's one. I bet he does even 2. Just even up the score here.
Well, I'll be honest.
Now
Flapjack,
Max X holds, he wins the game.
well, Flapjack, the thing is, Max Bex, even with the probe there, is going to see the slow warp in because guess what? There's no pylon out. There's no shield battery for Eric Fire and nothing to defend against this
Yeah,
Oracle. But
Yeah,
like
this
the
Oracle can be huge.
game-ending
As
damage.
you said, there's no gateway by the pylons. These warp-ins are slow. Eric Fire forced to pull probes against this. I mean, actually, Stalkers are taking some of the damage as he pushes on the other side. If he can get this, if he can get the Void Ray, but he's killing probes. I mean, he's got to be able to kill the Void Ray to make this work.
Yeah,
With
but
no recharge, no shot.
yeah, that is shut down. The only problem, the biggest problem, I'd say, not the only problem, is the fact that there's no other probe out. Because even though he's committed to 4-gate already back at home, had he had another probe out, it's one of those ifs and buts or candy and nuts situations. Realistically, I think Eric Fire would be fine because he could have made another gate to reinforce quicker because these slow warpins are just going to kill him.
Yeah, this is not a good fight for him either.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because he's got 2 stalkers sitting there as static defense where, like, you could eke it by with a shield battery would obviously be better. And he lost
And he's
the
everything
stalker.
at the front, which he doesn't have right now.
Yep. And he lost the stalker, though, too, on top of it.
I mean, not to call it too soon, but I think this is over. I mean, maybe.
Power underwhelming. Come on, it's Max Packs. We got to give Eric Fire some kind of a shot here.
I think Max Packs got this hold, bro. How do you break it? Well, actually, if you one-shot stalkers, you maybe can break it. Airfire's giving it a good shot here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. He's starting to lose him, but...
Oh, gets
he
one!
killed
No,
the void.
not quite.
But he gets a Void Ray, he's still mining, and he kills the pylon even, so guess what? He can still do some stuff, so he's got plans. My guess is to build another gate, or maybe even eke out a later expand.
He's still up in army supply, but he's way down on workers. It's now or never.
Yeah, he's that 37 workers for Max Packs. Goddamn.
It's now or never for Eric Fire, and he doesn't really have a lot of resources, Dave.
Yeah,
it's not looking good, Dave.
It is not looking good. He's traded 12 stalkers for a Void Ray and Oracle Eccentric. Well, actually, he's traded okay, but it's just, I don't know if it's enough. Battery overcharge, good unit.
This gotta be it.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. This is something that GG. This is something I'm glad to see, at least for us scrubs out there that play Protoss. Don't fight, and not just Protoss, every race. If you see that green ticking thing and there's a lot of units, don't fight into the battery. Don't say it's OP. You back off. You wait for it to depower, like demower. Showtime, you know. You wait for it to depower like demower, and you're good. But he fought into it, Flapjack, and he, like he said, he had the DPS. He actually had a chance. He really did have a chance. It was, he fought into the battery overcharge.
Yeah, there's some positioning things too there. Like Max Packs hit some really good force fields.
I mean, Max Packs is the micro.
So,
dude, he is a micro machine. Like, let's face it, he is he's insanely fast, insanely knowledgeable, he's went from being a really creative, cheesy player to just like mechanically a madman.
You also can't fault Echo Fire for being like, okay, my proxy 3-gate robo got scouted, so why not just go 4-gate behind it? I don't blame him for it, but I think that also could be a little bit of nerves because he knows who he's going up against. Maybe doesn't want to play the long game against Max Packs. Maybe wants to try to throw him off with some quick, dirty plays. So I don't blame him for trying that strategy.
Oh yeah,
but Max Packs has number this time.
Yeah, I just thinking a few. Not to cut you off. Oh my god, this is so cool. I have no idea why we have semi-transparent GIFs. Like it's cutting off the colors. Oh. Flapjack, I have that filter on for the green screen on my I have a group for GIFs and chat. Take a look at this.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah, so it's a little weird. Like all the green, the Dark Templar comes on. I have a green screen filter, or a chroma key rather, filter still on because I had a little mix up earlier. And it's kind of cool. I might actually pull that out sometimes to do some weird shit for you guys.
You know, Heaven was doing that with his face cam on his last stream. That I thought was pretty cool.
Heaven. Oh yeah, he was. He
was just like hovering in the air. It was cool.
Low key, Dave actually watches Twitch while he streams. I'm not just lurking even. I'm actually watching Twitch while I'm streaming sometimes. I just don't have the audio on. But I have ways to route the audio so you guys would have no idea I'm watching other streams while I'm streaming. And you'd not hear it.
Would it be rude to watch F2A move right now?
Me F2A move? But I can't A move according to Mr. Green. Which is true. I used to have a habit. Well, I honestly haven't been able to A move. You remember that? Or did you hear that?
Isn't your A button broken?
No, it was just my keyboard's gunked up.
Because you hit it too many times?
No, it's because it's gunked up with shit. With literal shit. No, I'm just kidding.
You shit on your keyboard again.
Yeah.
You gotta stop doing that, Dave.
Do we need to rush into game 2? Do we need
I say we watch F2A
Flapjack?
move from Heaven. I mean,
all
that's
right, give me a second. I'm gonna wait until after the tournament at least. Then we should watch it together with chat. What do you think? We are in series number 5, I believe, of, let me just make sure. Oh yeah, we have 7 series, so just to hear this, it's Max Pax versus Eric Fire map 2, and then we have the lower bracket round 2 series 1, and then we have 4 Jumi versus the winner of Max Pax versus Eric Fire.
Alright, so we're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there. Thank you, Flapjack. Are you getting too tired? It's 10 o'clock at night. You should be fine, right? Or do you gotta get up at 5?
I'm good, yeah, let's keep killing it.
All right, moving on to game number 2. In a few moments. That's no spoilers. It's just the winner of. Is Eric Fire gonna do it and give us the upset? That's what we need to find out, Flapjack in chat. Oh, we all love Max Pax. Let's be real. Even even Hero Marine is low key when he's watching. I bet you, sitting there going, you know, and he's just watching against other people. He's, no, he's not, because he doesn't want to fight him. That's his problem. They're pretty evenly matched.
You know, spawning in the top right here. I like to pack light, but it's my girlfriend who likes to max packs. It's Max Packs in the blue. Up 1-0.
And from Psystorm Gaming here. Guys, fun fact, Flapjack's on Psystorm Gaming too. Anyway, in the bottom left, representing Alpha X.
This is a fun fact.
It is Eric Fire in the red. Who's
Dave, if you're going on vacation.
Yep.
Do you bring more than a backpack? Do you bring like a whole luggage case?
Flapjack, it's been so long since I've been on vacation. Usually I'm a backpack guy.
Pack light, move easy, you know?
Yeah, sometimes it's kind of sucks, but I've never had to pay for any extra fees that way when you're flying.
Yeah, and you skip the fees.
If I'm driving, though, then I'll load up some stuff. You know what I mean?
Sure, but if you're flying, I mean, you want to go bare minimum.
Yeah, exactly. My nose
So you got this guy over here, Max Pax. He's like the princess from, what's that, he's like some kind of princess over here with all his luggage. Max Paxing. Anyways, he's gonna go for a Nexus real quick. We got a 2-gate core on the other side with a wall on the low ground. So Echofire kind of looking like he wants to take an expansion, but is he really?
No, he's not.
I mean,
he's
got this proxy.
I'll be honest, what I'd like to see out of Eric Fire is something I ironically watch Showtime do, which I do sometimes, is you just build a 1-gate Cybercore and you go for a very fast robo, then you drop the gates. It sounds crazy,
Ooh,
but
yeah,
it's really big mind games. You even build the Zealot. And as you remember from Princeton University, hey, what up, Torchion and Magical? By the way, I forgot to say hi to you guys in chat.
What's up,
Anybody
crew?
new here, smash that follow button. Follow my buddy. I want to see 5 of you that aren't following. Flip a Flapjack. Give him a follow, because he's a fantastic person. I know he's a cat, but believe it or not, he's actually a person.
Hey, he's a real guy.
Double gas saturation from Eric Fire, like with just 2-on-2. I mean, not actually.
Well, he's got it right because he's got this proxy going. But is he gonna commit to the
No, he canceled the robo.
It's a 4-gate again. He's 4-gating again. Wow.
Well, he got had, and I don't know why he does it back here. Even if it's scouted, Max Pax wasn't able to shut it down. He's opening Stargate Adept. He could have just committed with the gateway. If you're gonna do it, just do it. Like Nike. Flapjack.
Like Nike indeed. He's going to push forward these 2 stalkers. There's only 1 to defend. The shield barrier's not quite done. If this Void Runner gets out, it's going to be a problem.
This isn't a fight. Like, Eric Fire had everything going for him. He's taking the wrong fight on the Stargate. He's forcing battery energy, but you usually want to go for the pile. You need to get numbers out. Well, you know what? I'm not going to fault him. You want to know why, Flapjack? He has the probe out. But he went for 3. He was trying to go for 3-gate robo, and he should have just committed to 4-gate.
This is what happened last game. So this is 2 games in a row now. And he's gonna get had again. Max X has the hard wall, so Adepts do nothing here. Void Wraith prismatic alignment along with shield batteries. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Well, you know something.
Well, you're gonna warp in more stalkers, and Max Pax. I mean, Warp Gate's just now finished. Maxpax does not have a lot of production. If these Stalkers can get some actual damage and fight through, there is a chance. If they get the Void Ray, they get the Void Ray.
What? Another one's gonna come
Okay.
out. But that Stargate's in jeopardy, Flapjack.
Yeah, the Stargate's now taking hull damage. Aggro still cutting back and forth, trying to get this damage in. Maxpax wisely hits the shield overcharge. Now he's going to heal up the Stargate. Now the Gateway is the target. There's still 9 Stalkers on the field versus 3 from Maxpax.
Oh,
He
there's
does have
more.
the Void Ray. And more Stalkers warping in behind.
But
Aggro completely all in here, trying to break down. Maxpax is going to get the fucking Gateway.
He's getting the Stargate too, but the Void Ring's gonna pop. Flapjack, that's another prismatic alignment with a lot of Stalkers. There's 4 batteries, and 2
Four
pylons.
batteries, but no production from Maxpax. He's got to hold on. This Sentry could maybe block out some of these Stalkers, but there's no light here.
Oh my god, this
Aggro
is
fire.
crazy. Eric Fire
Trying to
is
make it
doing
all happen in game 2 here.
He even had his build shut down.
One shot. One shot. One shot. All these units dying from Maxpax. Yeah, he's got 4 batteries, but he has no units.
Oh, but
The Force Field trying to slow him down.
But look at the micro from Maxpax using the probes to segment the. He literally used the probes as shield battery to segment the Stalkers. Stalkers going in a way. Depth kills 1. Prismatic alignment still. Oh no, he needs to back off. It's off cooldown, Flapjack. Why is Eric
Yep, and
Fire
Maxpax
doing
has
this? He needed
production
to back
now.
off.
He's got probes now. And he can
didn't
warp
have
in 3
to
more
take that
Stalkers if he wants
fight.
to.
He did not have to take that fight, Flapjack. Not
Yup,
at all.
He held. But
But Maxpax this whole time has a probe in his base, and neither one of us knew it. What the fuck is going on?
he's using probes as zealots there. Amazing hold again from Maxpax.
Wait, is it one Void Ray falls? Does the other one? Yeah, it's looking like he's holding. Battery's running out of energy. Prismatic alignment is still on cooldown, but Eric Fire, GG's. Maxpax takes it. Sorry for the shouting over each other. We're having fun. And I apologize.
yeah.
And this is my good buddy, Flip a Flapjack. I'm a little zoomed in here because we got a big old cat. Big old cat, Jack.
That's right. Yo,
I think you should change your name to Flip a Cat, Jack.
no! I refuse. I refuse, Dave.
I mean, at
I
this
think,
point,
I think you should change your name to...
if I change my name now, there's no way I'm changing my name. You know what sucks, by the way? I just have to say, we got to look into our next series. But while we're at that, if I change my name now, I'm fucked. Because, listen, guys, I know I'm not exactly a huge streamer or anything as far as numbers or people knowing me. But at the same time, now that I'm on ESLB stream a couple times, did a C stream for DreamHack Valencia, now on Atlanta 2 times. Now, people, are going to be looking for that Dave. Well, actually, in fairness, Steadfast just wrote Dave tested. Dave tested. I didn't even have my Twitch on there. Shout out to Steadfast for fucking it up, all right? I'm just fucking around. I love Steadfast.
Hey, good job, Steadfast.
I have to break his balls, though, because... Like, if you're too nice to people, like Sal said, too, it's like... It's just... It's just a little weird. I remember I always be, like, feeling bad for Sal's chat. Soren 12, what up? That was the craziest hold. That was definitely one crazy one, but I think the scarier ones are against Terran sometimes.
That was a great hold for Maxpax, no doubt.
Do you mind if we take just a few seconds again? Guys,
Yeah, I might lay down. I'm pretty drunk.
no offense
Oh,
to Twitch
boy.
chat, but they have a trouble knowing that soul is greater than spirit, volume is greater than retada. You're drunk, you're having fun, but I hope I'm not keeping you up too long. It's only 10:10, Flapjack, and we're on to the
I
lower
was up at
bracket
4
series.
a.m.
It's Nicarak versus Retada. We get a TVZ, which could
Oh,
be a fun
boy.
one. You only like the Protoss. Well, you're feeling but it's all right. You were up
I do
to-
only like the Protoss
Oh, now I
games, so
understand.
that's true.
Flapjack, you're not on the hook for the whole thing. If you need sleep, you can go at any time.
Yeah,
But guys, I wanna-
I do. I should probably sign off.
Are you sure? Your call.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, Flip a Flapjack. I am seeing 541 followers on his channel.
That means I lost 3 since we started.
Really?
Yeah, that's cool though.
Why'd you guys?
That's all good.
No, I doubt it. If they they're coming back. I'm double Dave. Look at this. Double Dave, double Flapjack. Wait, I screwed up. Never mind. What happened here? That's awkward. I don't know what I just, this is Flip a Flapjack. Follow his channel. We want to see more people follow him. This guy only has 541 channels. 541 channels. Jesus Christ.
500 channels of me.
Yeah,
Imagine.
that's why he has it all with.
That would be sick as fuck. Yo, Dave, I love you, man. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah,
this.
Absolutely.
And,
thank you for doing it.
Fun
Flapjack.
files, man. I'll be hanging out in the chat, memeing. But yeah, I
How
gotta
did you
get
lose
into
followers
pajamas.
from this?
I gotta get into pajamas and relax over here.
All right, you
I
enjoy
smoked some
yourself.
ganja. Now I'm feeling funny. So
All
I'm
right,
gonna
cool.
relax. But I love you, bro. It was
Love
fun.
you too, brother. This is good stuff. Flapjack, thank you. I'm gonna kick you from the party. And
Oh,
you
yeah. See you later, homie.
see you, dude. Let me get rid of this Discord window and get out of the call. Ripadinos. All right, guys. Thank you. Sorry again for my congested nose. I gotta update the information. It's Nicaract versus Rattata. And it's gonna be solo cast, Dave, now. Flapjack, thank you again. Guys, make sure you're following Get Cuckold. No, we love our Flapjack. But guys, I gotta piss. You're great. I just Flapjack hard carrying the stream here. So now it'll take me like not
He's
long.
got himself a good old yeehaw coming right.
Nice yeehaw,
in.
tater tutor. Guys, give me just a second. You get the chair can. Well, guys, we got ourselves some more StarCraft coming up right now. Nicaract versus Rattata. Game number 1 in the lower bracket series. Let's heck and go. We're going to start it up right now. I was on ad break. Is Chicken Man joining? That would be amazing. And I can't breathe. Imagine me getting my fucking inhaler from my doctor. Anyway, we're going into game number 1. TVZ right here. Let's fucking go. Chicken Man a riot? Well, if we hit him up and he was free, I'd be like, dude, fire it the fuck up. I miss Chicken Man. My partner in crime. Let's be real here, guys. Who loves the Chicken Man tested duel? I think we should have, Flapjack and I should have something. Ideally, Kappa. I'd say Kappa because you need to get him. If he had more time, I'm sure we would be there naturally. But Chicken Man and Dave should be on DreamHack one day. Let's be real here, guys. Anyway, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE, representing Good Game Gaming. In the blue, it is Rattata. And his opponent in the upper right, representing Psystorm Gaming, our red Terran player, it is Nicaract. And what I mean by that Flapjack, chat, we could all agree on this. It was a gas first. No, it wasn't. Dave just shot. and it's pretty standard opener from both. But the reason why I say this, guys, Chicken Man has done a lot of tournaments of his own. The Cock and the Walks, he's in the hundreds. $50 going up to whatever chat puts into for years. I have to say, I'm always looking out for my homie. You know what I mean? He is doing life, and I'm looking forward to getting back to life too. Well, that is very cool that you think so.
Hey, who wants to have some fun?
Juggernaut Jason, thank you for the raid. Greatly appreciated. We're in the Nicarac versus Rattata here. Guys, a shout out to Juggernaut Jason. Everybody's actually favorite Canadian Terran streamer, the big one. Forget Heck on Sal. If you go to a Sal's thing, you go to... You actually end up at Juggernaut Jason's. Thank you, Jason, so much. And, yeah, again, nothing too crazy to write about. 4 Lings and 2 Queens from our Zerg. It's going to be a Marine follow-up to the Reaper, which is very standard. Overlord does scout it. Thank you so much, Jason, again. Hopefully he's here. Thank you, Philo, for the shout-out. And you just missed... a cat casting with me. A smoking cat was casting with me, folks. But we greatly appreciate it. This is the OSC Masters Cup number 146 playoffs. And we've had some crazy games. We had Spirit off racing his Protoss in game number 2. In an upset of Nicarac beating Spirit. You Terran fans out there. But the very cool stuff. It's kind of unprecedented to see Spirit off racing as Protoss in a tournament. Though a minor tournament, this is a, I believe, $600 tournament, which I am throwing down on as well, a little bit. But it's OSC. Fronting it all, bringing it to us, the great StarCraft. All right, it is going to be a 1-1-1 from Nicarac. Oh, getcha. It was great. Like, that's actually a Chad move. It's a proof that Raynor set the meta for players off racing. Getcha. I mean, like, think about it. Oh, wow. Thor and even a random player going in this. Even Juggernaut Jason likes to play all races. Let's be realistic. I say even. He got Grandmaster with all 3 races. Let's be actually really here. Quite good stuff. Anyway, a 3rd hatch going down for Rattata. And, yeah, it was quite delayed because this is going to be a little cheeky cheek. He's going 2 base Muta, it looks like, with that layer going down. Why would you build your layer in the natural, folks? That's the question if you're going 2 base Muta. Can be a good build situationally. And guess what? It is Hellbat. Oh, no, what? It is Battle Cruiser. So this might have to be 2 base Corruptor if this is scouted by our Zerg. What? This could be a big build order counter from Nicarac. Rattata just has no read on this. I thought it was Hellbat Marauder for a second. I'm just looking as it was earlier starting. It's a fusion core, folks. It's not like we have the, the production tab or anything Kappa. All right, we're going to see an Overseer getting morphed, trying to keep this Overlord alive. Big brain from Rattata. Spire on the way. Evo Chamber coming. Centrifugal hooks on the way, as well as a follow-up. Rattata sticking on the 3rd hatch just for, not so much for droning right now, but he's got to get this in. He has no idea what this build is. Usually seeing the Viking in the Hellions, he's probably thinking Hellbat Marauder. And look at this. This is full walled on it. Oh my god, this is so cool to see on an old map. But my god, great games. Piggly Wiggly, yes. Mr. Pig, indeed getcha. He is also a random player. Technically, I am, because my Protoss dips as my main race too much, too frequently. But we're starting to get to be more of a Zerg player. But I did technically get Diamond 2 on EU Terran by in-base Fort Rax Boys Poll. I actually beat a couple Diamond 1 Terran players doing that. That's pretty funny. And TVT. Protoss OP. Okay, Thorn, I'll say it. Muta's going out, but Muta's ain't good against battle cruisers, folks. Let's be real here. Same time, could be a little bit of a blunder, but we'll see. Double battle cruiser production. Hello. By the way, let's second go. Nicarak playing like a Chad. Nicarak actually beating Spirit, though, is pretty crazy. No notable upsets with Liquid Mana or Max Packs, but still, we've had some heavy hitters in this tournament. So, very good stuff. Muta's going out to fight, but he's going to now find these are battle cruisers and want to run the hell away. Oh no, big battle cruiser operational. I think it a Terran too, and Jason, the late night Jason Ursel, Berry Crunch, now has the BBC, the big battle cruiser emote with the battle cruiser and an eggplant emote. It's actually pretty based. But guys, make sure you're following Juggernaut Jason again. I have to shout him out again. It's just something to say.
Or am I so
Hey,
sick
Filibuster
that you
from
just
14
blew your
months.
mind?
Fleabuster just subscribed.
Thank you so much,
J-Pog
Filibuster.
Delete 1, Surf JAM Delete 1, Surf JAM Delete 1, Surf JAM.
Ooh, the Queens of the Muta's taking forever to kill a battle cruiser, but guess what? He forces two in retreat. It is still double battle cruiser production. Filibuster would be mauling, but he might have just won the game already because he would have cheesed them. Pause spam. All right, we're going to do pause spam. Wait, I'm going to save it for a moment. It's not... We're going to save that for... We're going to save that actually for when I'm laddering next. After this. And for those of you new here, when you watch my ladder sessions, it's not for the good games in terms of gameplay and wins. It's for the entertainment value. All the obnoxious shout-out commands. Dave being an idiot. We've had a few. We're chilling. We got centrifugal hooks. Bane's coming in. That's Bane speed. And Battle Cruiser might shut down a couple of these. Yeah, 1, 2 en route, but they're going to break the wall. There is a breach, but the Battle Cruiser count is increasing. It's 5 with 2 more coming. Pretty close. Flyer attacks with Corruptors coming, though. Pretty good. Actually, Mutas and Corruptors combined might be able to get a kill, and then the Corruptor count could grow if our Zerg player's economy keeps up as it is. This is 2-base Battle Cruiser. 2-base Battle Cruiser. Talk about it, not 2-base Muta. 2-base Battle Cruiser. These are expensive as hell units. Yamato Cannon does go down, but guess what? Corruptors here. Oh, no kill! That was almost a kill. But again, almost only counts and horseshoes and hand grenades. You guys have heard me say it 1,000 times. In this economy, mule it or not, you're going to start losing steam, and it's going to be a little lackluster on the follow-up. But that said, it's a 4-base Zerg to a 2-base Terran, and it looks like he's set up for a 5th base down at 6 o'clock. Very crazy stuff. And my God, we're going to have attempted Muta run by. There's a couple missile turrets, though, but these are +1 flyer attacks Mutas, and I like the Carapace follow-up from Rattata. Rattata might just do this pretty soon. 1 battle cruiser falls. Missile turrets or not, I think we're going to start seeing them all fall. It's pure battle cruisers with some Hellions in defense against a massive Ling run by. But let's look at the upgrades. This could be +1 melee with that flyer Carapace. And the 5th base was denied for Rattata. It should be noted it's 76 to 50 workers, 2 base. No, 3rd CC is down. Let's take a look. Nicarak is down on army supply. It is 12 Corruptors, 3 Mutas. We're going to start seeing... No, it's just more battle cruiser production for now. Double armory. He's going into double factory. He's going into a mech transition, which is pretty common, I guess, if you open double battle cruiser. Clearly not in the meta, but it is a tournament, so that's the cool part. GG. Rattata, our good game gaming Zerg, takes game number 1. Let's bring it right down to this and to game number 2. And here we go. That was a good game, gaming. True. All right, this time as luck would have it, we have the players lined up where they should be. Grassroots podcast from Mavic, or sound like you love StarCraft, bro. Thank you. Yeah, I've actually hosted a ton of tournaments, and when I get back to working, I've had some life kick me in the nuts kind of moments. We're going to be hosting more tournaments, as I always did. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, representing Good Game Gaming, it is our Blue Zerg player, Rattata. And no, he's not an anti-smoking secession supplement. In the upper right, it is our Red Terran player from Psystorm Gaming. Give it up for Nicaract. Thank you, Stacks. By the way, if you like my stream, I will be laddering after. I am a Protoss main, but I meme, I do artwork, I do all sorts of stuff. I do a lot of casting, not just the couple dream hacks I got. I've only been on 3, but I do appreciate it. That's a lot for old Dave Areno. And I'm fighting COVID still, so. Thank you, Garland, for the follow. And anybody else new here, do appreciate those follows. And if you want to support the channel more, you know, you can do the HelloFresh thing, sure, but we do take dollar dues, subs, donations, mail-ordered chickens, and all sorts of stuff like that. Anyway, Overlord going out for a scout in a pretty standard fashion, I guess. Now he's going to change his mind. He wants to go in and jump right in on the production. After the battle cruiser play, Rattata's got to be molding, even though he won. Pronounced Nicorette now. True, Thorn. And Thorn, my man, I hope everything's going good. All right, that said, we have a Reaper, fast expand from Nicaract. It's looking pretty standard. From our Terran player, a Zerg player going to cheese the Terran. 4 lanes already out early. Nicaract could be expecting a fast Roach Warren, but we'll see. Rattata is a lot of cheeky plays, so I'm curious to see what he brings us. He's even sending some lings looking for proxy racks. Interestingly enough, no, he's going to hide him, go around, and he wants to deny the CC, but you know what? I think that's the play, but this is going to be not quite done. Oh, he's going for a bunker, has a Marine out. The 2 lings are not going to get much. Reaper does force an extractor, but that's about all we got here. Yes, welcome, guys. Again, smash the follow. Garland, thank you again. And do appreciate all the support, as always, of the channel. I'm a little stuffed up and tipping a few back as we go along, because we're having fun tonight. It's StarCraft. Raise it like Clam's dad did. Oh, that was too funny. Getcha, you're coming in hot sometimes tonight. 3rd hatch going down.
Giddy up.
Thank you, Stacks. Stacks 8 with a 4. You know, a 4 like Trogdar. This Reaper still lives, by the way. This Reaper, if he keeps it alive for a while here and pushes, this could be a Beyond Reaper. I quit life to be not good at StarCraft, so I mean that's why I'm in my part of why I'm in my trouble. So what's my excuse? Gonna be a Banshee opener, of course, from Nicaract. We saw that coming a little earlier with the cloak. Will the one really damaged Marine catch this? That is a question. And Rattata just actually drone it out of this. Just really delayed. Went for some early aggro. Does have some defensive units. But I think he's going to get the full scout. Let's take a look at Rattata's vision. Where is it? Hello? Not letting me check the Rattata. Here we go. Yeah, Rattata had a full read of that. So he should know it is cloaked banshees. Alrighty. Good amount of Hellions. Nicaract with the army supply advantage for now, because of course our Zerg player is going to be droning up, building those queens, getting that layer, dropping the spores. Though is pretty smart when you scout Hellbat, or you scout Cloak Banshees rather. Why the hell did I say Hellbat anything? It's looking at a bunch of Hellions. Anyway, We should see a 4th base setup, even though this is an aggressive opener. In a bit, but he has to be careful from all the Hellions and the Banshee harass, but I do like this. Oh no, only 1 queen. Okay, a queen and a spore should be fine to contend with. The Banshee, yeah, it does a lot of hull damage and is going to deflect the Hellions. He might be able to just take this 4th base at 9 o'clock pretty soon. That being said, it's Rattata.
Giddy up.
Thank you for the follow, Kiz Nasty. All right, we do have Stem finishing up here, and we do have the nice 3-1-1 transition. Kind of a nice 3-1-1 transition. Obviously, we don't have combat shields, but we do have +1 armor and infantry weapons coming for our Terran player. That being said, Centrifugal Hooks is on the way for our Zerg player, and we're going to see a nice little Hellion Reaper run by, which is going to be scouted by the Overseer and deflected by 5 queens for sure. That is a beautiful hold from our Zerg player. The 2 Banshees actually getting some creep tumors. Gonna put some harass here on this forcing. Oh no, that's gonna force a cancel. 100%, but nice cancel from Rattata. Cost him 75 minerals and some hatch building time, which is quite annoying. Do we have a 3rd CC from our Terran player? We don't. I don't like this. I like the 3 CC builds from Terran. It is a little greedy, but I think Nicarak was expecting some heavier pressure with some roaches earlier on before he had a full scout. But that being said, the 2 Banshees actually getting worked on. Rattata not paying attention. Overseer coming in clutch, killing one of them. But does get a little pressure on the Banshees, forcing some queens out of position. Hellions going for creep. He could have went right in here. And why the hell is Rattata building a Hydra Den at his 3rd? My God. Oh my goodness, this is a crazy game. Beautiful surround on the Hellions, but these Lings got really injured, and they have to run the hell away. We do have Centrifugal Hooks completed, but do we have any Banelings on the field? We don't. Would like to see some of the damaged Lings be morphed into Banelings. We are going to do that. It is Rattata after all. He's going to start chiseling at the rocks to prevent a tank push, which we do have some. It's only 2/3 on the way, but the Banshee's still alive. And the army is scouted by the creep tumors and the Overlord in the front. Rocks are not going to go down. We don't see a full surround. Oh no! I don't know. Well, I guess there was enough brute force with the Banes to get rid of some of the Marines, but not the engagement Rattata wanted. Nicarak coming in hot. He is actually putting the hurting on here. Groove Spine's on the way. We do see some Hydralisks in production, which are going to be nice against the Medivacs. The Cloak Banshee coming in. That Overseer is going to fall. And these Banelings are about to pop. Do we see any splits? Because this is a clumped up bunch of bio. No, he doesn't even have to. I think this is Nicarak's game to take. He's going on a 2-base all-in. Oh my God. Does the 2-base all-in take it for our Terran player? Gotta love to see another Hydralist and being morphed behind us. Our Zerg player trying to hold. He's like, well, we're on 3 bases. I don't think he knows it's a 2-base on, but our Terran player is hella committed, and he's pushing in here. Thorn, I won't tell GM Skylar that you said that. Skylar's been playing his New World too much, but I think Nicarak's taking notes from another notable, less tournament playing Terran player from Psystorm Gaming, GM Skylar. And that's a Kappa Thorn. No, Nicarak is a ridiculously good 2-base on Terran player. This is a Zerg we're talking about here, guys. This is some fantastic 2-base play. Look at this. He's just now getting a 3rd at 855. That is definitely a delayed 3rd CC. He's going into 2-2. So he's still macroing out of this. He even has the worker count, considering he's been on 2 bases forever. Well, yeah, I've cast one at Nicarak's beat. Dude, I've seen Nicarak basically coin sweep tournaments of mine. Like, no cap. Like, he is clean sweep through with players like Max Pax and Bion. Actually, I think he may have I could be wrong. I gotta look at this results. Thorn, you know more than me there because I forget. My memory's like, not there sometimes. But on Liquipedia has the results, but Nicarak's beaten some stuff with some pretty strong players, even in my tournaments. Anyway, Banelings coming in clutch. This army is getting kind of chiseled down at, but Rattata doesn't have a lot of fighting force here. He's trying to muster it up. He's going into 2-2 himself. Actually, he's going to have a 2-2 advantage and a little bit of a power spike. But Rattata is fully surrounding the tanks. This is just medevacs, no bio. The bio's all back home. Our Terran player trying to land. No, he's got to rebuild this behind this. That was lost. In fact, was there a kill? No, there was not. Trades in favor of our Terran, almost 2-1 thereabouts, but we'll see. I don't remember if it was Beyond, but it was, I can't remember exactly, but Nicarac has played and beaten some heavy hitters for sure. And literally won first place in tournaments. He's beaten Goblin. It was my tournament. Thank you, Thorn. See? Guys, if you follow this Twitch channel, when Dave gets his life back in order, and Chicken Man and I are back together, the duo, maybe we're gonna have some cock of the test, some cock and testa, as he calls it. If not. But anyway, we get some crazy shit happening. And we've even had Neeb multiple times. Neeb and Gumiho and Beyond, amongst others. Skillless is played. Oh my god, look at this surround from Rattata. Rattata certainly leading a little bit, but now I don't know, the upgrades are even now. It's looking pretty dicey, but the Hydra Den implying maybe an infestation pit. I think Rattata needs to be able to get, yeah, he can get to a point where he can drone now. He needs to keep our Terran at bay. Rattata's usually really well known for his creep sped, but Nicarac with this 2 base all-in's been preventing creep from even being a thing, and this is a huge map. Dare I say it, in a way, like this can be a Zerg favored map, but there's some great tank positioning locations for Terran and some great run by locations for Hellions. So that said, it's a little tough call. Oh, Ling's trying to get us around on the bio. Do get a nice, oh my god, the Banelings. Does Rattata do it in a 2-0? Nicarac was playing so well, but I think with the loss of this third CC, GG is called, and Rattata takes game number 2 in a 2-0, and we're bringing us up to the last game of the evening of the OSC Masters Cup number 146. Then we're going to go on to some ladder after, because I'm always grinding the stream. I'm not just a caster. I'm just really bad at the video game too, and I do cast viewer replays too. Alrighty, and we have a subathon coming up.
Mom, I'm always said you can't have DT without Dave Testa.
Make Banes win games true, Samuel. Hey, what up, Philo? And welcome, Dina Daniel.
Dave, where'd you learn this build from?
Dina Daniel.
Princeton University.
Exactly. On our last series of the day. Oof. It is Forjumi versus Max Pax. Because it is the winner of the series of Forjumi versus, or sorry, Max Pax versus Eric Fire. For Jumicus Maximus. All right, guys. And if you're new here, smash that goddamn follow button. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, too, because you're seeing too much ugly right here now. Just wanted to catch up with the Flapjack Cat when we had him up. All right, give me a momento. Look at this. We're zooming all the way back. You can see a cat in the background. Is that Flapjack? Just not smoking. No, it's not Flapjack. That's my cat Metters. It's going to be Forjumi versus Max Pax. Let me get everything set up. I'm going to take a brief moment in between the games. And we'll be going on. Give me just a momento, por favor. We will be back. Renegade loves it. Oh, the music video is Pog. Renegade, what are you up to? We got only 3 more games left. What a race. Malding. Cuckoo is pretty cool, by the way. Hey, look at this. Just in perfect timing. We're going to start up the game here. And we are going into our last series of the evening for the OSC Masters Cup, number 146, day 1 of the playoffs. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Data C. Give it up for our blue Protoss player. It is Maximus Paxius. I wish you some good luck and have fun. And his troll opponent from Germany. Love him
Imagine
to death
Protoss.
as well. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, it is our red Protoss player representing Berserker Esports. It is Forjumicus Maximus. He's going for a 2-gate cannon rush. Let's go. I think he tipped his hat, though, that he's doing something cheeky. Max Pack's going to go scout right after the gateway. He's like, I don't trust this situation. That's a smart move from Max Pack. From that greeting. You know, I gotta ask Forjumi. One thing I like about Forjumi, other than the fact that the guy's been in Discord calls with me. Well, he's fucking taking a stroll in Germany in the backwoods. What a guy. Actual friend of Dave. We haven't hung out in a bit. Shout out to Forjumi. If you're waking up in the morning, which I doubt it. No, actually, he holds some pretty good hours. Yeah, imagine Terran, exactly. You know, we can just say something stupid and say, why can't a Terran win this match? This is just broken. This game is absolutely broken. Oh my god, Forjumi is scouted. Max Pack's building another pylon here, going to wall off a little earlier. He knows what's up. But Forjumi using that 500 IQ play. Trying to get this up. He's gonna be able to get one of these cannons up. And he's even chasing down Max Pax's probe while the Zealot comes out. 2 Zealots out on the way. Forjumi are gonna be out before the second Zealot of Max Pax. And guess what? The high ground vision of the probe from Forjumi, which has more health than Max Pax's, are gonna do great. Does Forjumi do it? Let's go, guys. But Max Pax, wait, he almost is going for the pylon. If he goes for the pylon, that actually could put a little peon and Forjumi's cornflakes, but Max Pack's going for a Stargate, another gateway, and 2 batteries. Is trying to get some value here. Max Pack still doing God's work. Well, no, he's not. It's just a probe. Forjumi might be doing it, guys. The underdog, but guess what? Never underestimate the power of, in honor of Renegade, the Mountain Dew Baja Blast Fountain. That said, it's Zealots and probes and Max Pack's micro. But now there's 4 Zealots. I don't know. I ain't no mathematician, folks, but I think more beats less. The 2 armies supplied at 12. It's all Zealots, but guess what? Forjumi falling asleep at the wheel. Is he drunk? That's the question. I mean, he is German. There's another cannon coming up. That's why he's still keeping the cannon rush up, making Florencio proud. This is looking great. Does Forjumi do it? Speaking of cool players like Cuckoo, if anybody's gonna, with a 200 IQ cannon rush, it's gonna be Forjumi, and it ain't looking good for Max Pax. 22 workers or not. Forjumi is gonna chisel away at this. Did he lose his probe? Where's his other probe? Oh, he had to send another one. He's building a cyber core proxied because that's where it is. Max Pack's trying to get another shield back. Oh my god, Forjumi got a kill on that. That's huge. But guess what? A void ray out is not looking good for Forjumi. Oh, Max Pax holds. What a god. What an upset. It looked like it was going for Forjumi, but Max Pax gets the void ray. PvP's been cool last year too. StarCraft's waking up. It is actually a really cool matchup to watch. Terran players, get your head out of your ass and start watching tournaments because PvPs actually are based as fuck. you know what to expect, but you don't. Even in the long macro games, we've seen it today. Just crazy stuff, and I apologize. I should be muting during some of this. Let's go on to game number 2 in just a moment. Oh, my God. And thank you guys all for hanging out here, by the way. If you're new to the channel, smash that follow button and all that stuff. And, you know, I might get a little copyright notice here, but I gotta say it. Thanks for the refollow again. It's just Fork. Copyright incoming. You guys ready for this? You guys ready for this? I doubt it's gonna matter, but you guys ready for this? We got a copyright notice incoming from a certain Canadian streamer. Where the fuck is it? Hang on. Hang on. The important public service announcement. Just say you love it here. All right, anyway, moving back on to game number 2 of Forge Jumi. Your mom's a fork? Dude, you should change your name to Your Mom's a Fork. That would be actually pretty based. No cap, that would actually be pretty based. All right, here we go. Anyway, moving on to game number 2. Spawning in the upper right. He is bringing us the full NA from Europe. It is Forge Jumi representing Berserker Esports in the blue. In our last game of this OSC Masters Cup. And his opponent in the bottom left-hand corner. Give it up for Sidestorm Gaming's Max Pax. Spooning leads the forking. Big true. Statistically, I think you're not wrong. And this time, Forge Jumi is doing the same build again. So, normal game. I love this. The copyright thing was, I love it here. Just say it. You love it here, too. Even though it's a Protoss stream. Speaking of Protoss, we're going to be playing some after. Unless you guys got replays for me, I might actually look at some stuff that I missed casting. Because I think I may have gotten some tournament replays in the past that I never casted. Surprise, shocker. Oh, look at this. Are you bluffing? You are bluffing. Oh, Max Pax is right on top of this. Or Jimmy gets his pylon up, though. Like Bob Dole and his Viagra addiction. Anyway, we're going to go on here. I don't even know why I brought in... Now you're gloating. So, guys, those of you that think Max Pax is just an android with no personality, he's actually a really nice kid. And a really good guy all around. This is, and for Jumi too. But you can actually joke around and have some jest, even if he's tryharding in a tournament. He doesn't play in the live ones, but who here agrees that Max Pax, if he was in live tournaments, I think he can win a GSL, to be honest with you. He is so solid. Terrans have Big Gabe in Europe. And Protoss players have Max Pax. Let's be honest here. Okay, it is 2 cannons. The 2 probes actually going to do some good DPS against the Zealot. Oh, the Zealot actually didn't hit them, but now he hit double. Max Pax demonstrating his micro. Max Pax going to counter with a proxy Stargate. Oh, buddy, let's fucking go. Don't forget Demauer. Oh, I love Showtime. You know what? There's a lot of pro players that actually surprisingly like me and like my channel, but aren't following me. But you know who is? Demauer, Max Pax. I think Max Pax following me? I'm gonna give him shit if not. Like, kiddo, you know, I owe you another coaching session for $50 an hour, but you know something? I just say it like it is, folks. Remember the joke debate between Bob Dole and Bill Quinn? Oh, yeah, dude, that was funny. Anyway, Cybercore is going down, but guess what? Oh, my God, Forge Jumi. What? Max Pax. Is he doing... Are these guys trolling for Dave Testa? This looks like one of my games of the last patch. Max Pax is playing like Dave. This isn't Max Pax playing like Max Pax. Guys, this is Forge Jumi and Max Pax playing a game in the current patch like it's the last patch, but it's like it's a Dave Testa game right here. Jesus Christ. This looks like one of my games. There's just no shield battery because they kind of suck now. Forjumi trying to take a proxy here. Forjumi is killing the Nexus, but Max Pack's trying to get the base straight up. Has 2 Void Rays out. I think he's going to do it. Forjumi does have the defensive battery and a stalker with a cannon. But I think he can do it, folks. Max Packs coming in. Guys, can I get an exclamation mark Princeton? Exclamation mark Princeton University. We're seeing it for the first time.
Hey Dave, where'd you learn this build from?
Since the last
Princeton
patch,
University.
basically. This looks even better than, oh my god, Max Packs somehow brings back the Dave Testa anti-cannon rush build and is gonna recall his probes and have 2 gases. This is too cool. We have not seen this since the last patch in a pro game. This is fucking amazing. Oh my god. Max Pack's actually doing a Dave. I swear these 2 are in on it. They knew this was gonna happen. This is too fucking great. The Nexus still stands, but Max Pack's even used the last chrono on the Void Ray, by the way, before the Nexus fell. This game's just too much. Oh yeah, Forjumi had a great run versus Cobra today. But still, I'm going to say, Forjumi versus Cobra, he was feeling kind of rough. But Geralt versus Mana, talk about a Polish Protoss upset. My God. That was my notable series of the day. But there's been so many throughout DreamHack Atlanta. But now we're talking about upsets in this, even upsets in OSC Masters Cup. We had Nicarac beating Spirit, which was fucking awesome, and Spirit surprising us with an off race. Everybody's trying to be cool like Rainer. Max Pack's having to rebuild the Cyber Core. He's going to try to build a Zealot. Doesn't have any shield batteries, but he's got the Nexus. He should have built one. Forjumi may win this because he's got the Stalker count, but he has to respect the prismatic alignment as the 3rd Void Ray comes out.
Where'd you learn that build from?
Oh my god.
University.
Yeah, I love how it cuts it off. I couldn't control that. What up, Magic Turtle? Anyway, the gas goes down. Another Void Ray's on its way. There's no shield batteries for Max Packs, and that's a little bit something disappointing from old Dave Areno because, you know what? He now has good shield batteries. Army supply's dead even, but it's just Void Rays for Max Packs. He needs this 4th Void Ray to fight this, but he needs shield batteries. Void Rays kind of suck, folks. I'm sorry to say it, but even before the patch, we're starting to see it because of the patch. They aren't that great. It was just everything combined. They can be amazing, but... yeah, exactly. This is so cool to see on this patch, though, guys. You just don't see it anymore. It's fucking fantastic. I once knew a guy named Tony, and you know what? You'd go into the store. It was at a gas station, right? I wish Flapjack was here to co-carry, but anyway, we just go into the store. You'd go in and you'd be like, Tony, thank you for your service. Your hair smells fantastic. Not your hair. That actually sounds weird. But you smell fantastic. The guy just smelled absolutely fantastic all the time. Stalker count now increasing for Forjumi. It's getting scary for Max Packs because he's on cooldown for Prismatic. He's losing another gas. This game is something else. Max Packs, are you gonna throw? Is he just buying us time for a show? I think Max Packs is tryharding, guys. Let's look at the APM. I know this doesn't seem that high for a pro match. It's PvP, but it's also the situation of the game. Like, these guys are sweating fucking bullets. But look at this. Max Packs with 380 APM, and what little is happening. Every little action is being dealt, even in a PvP. Oh my dear lord. Yeah, Fork is not wrong. He's like, this game just started. We got an immortal for Max Packs, and that looks like he might just do it right here. Void Rays and Immortal. This has turned into a Princeton game. You guys have not seen this on the Dave stream in a while, and usually it's from me. But it took, like, arguably one of the best PvP player in the world, if not, yeah. Literally, we could not. I'm not saying best Protoss player. I'm saying best PvP player. But still, nice race is called by Forjumi, and we get a GG, and that concludes the OSC Masters Cup, and we're on to our regularly scheduled bullshit. Nice race. Let's go for Jumi. All I can say to that game is this.
Where'd you learn this build from?
Princeton University.
And all I can say to that game is this.
Imagine Protoss.
That's an honor. That of Max Packs for winning. Yes, it's for Max Packs and for Jimmy for putting on a hell of an end to a banger of a tournament. Benny Hill shit. That's funny. What the fuck did we just watch, guys? All around. God damn it. That was a great tournament. And we got more of our regularly scheduled bullshit. Guys, I'm going to turn to Scene Black. All right, we are back. And we are out of the black screen into regular Dave stream. What are we playing for music? Let's just see. I'm playing good shit. Sam Adams Oktoberfest. I had a couple Bud Lights. You bet 20 on Dork Templars. We are done with the shit. Maximus Jumicus. All right. No, hold on. I'm updating my stream title. I didn't take a rail to wake up. That's bullshit. I've actually got sick as shit. I've been sick for like the last week and a half. I don't mean to be rude, but that ain't my shit. I'm not giving you shit. I'm just saying that ain't my jam, brother. I literally have been sicker than shit for 2 weeks, and I'm just now feeling like I got a regular little cold. Yeah, I'm almost there. I still tested positive yesterday, so